Hello everybody, welcome to Friday's tarot reading. I hope everybody is doing great. Hello to my beautiful Lilith. Hello to Be Wise, Eki, Alexis, Ramadana, and Kelly. Let's start this off over here with our friend Kelly. Let's go and get some messages from us. And here we go. Hello, Miriam. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm getting over here. I want to make our love official. I love seeing you happy with your friends. It warms my heart. Hello, Darlene. How are you doing, sweetie? I am hypnotized by your voice. I could listen to you for hours on. Hello, Alexis. And now, will you ever allow me to make amends? Hello, Gabriel. Thank you, sweetie. Now we're going to switch up decks. How are you doing, beautiful Gabriel? How are things today, sweetie? Miriam, we will check that out, sweetie. See what is going on, beautiful. I want to make you so happy, Kelly. You are the reason for my happiness. Hello, Zaria's Tarot. I want to wake up to you every single day. When you put your arms around me, I feel like home. You're feeling at peace, Gabriel. That is beautifully said. I love bonding with you. And you are a beautiful blessing into my life. I'm done from running from this connection. I know much more than what you think. My nerves have been getting the very best of me. I miss being intimate with you. I am being subliminal about the way that I feel. And I don't quite know how to express my love to you, so I'm keeping it inside. And those are the messages I have for you today, my beautiful Kelly. Sending you much love, sweetie. Ramadana, how are you doing, beautiful soul? Let me go and see how we're feeling about you today. Raymond's thoughts of you today. Alexis, Eki, and Be Wise, you guys are next. So, Raymond, thoughts of you today. How was everybody's April Fools today? I hope you guys didn't get fooled by anybody. Here we go. I've been playing tricks on my kids since they woke up this morning. Now they're catching up on every single thing I do. So here we go. I'm getting the 10 of Cups. I'm also getting Strength. I'm getting the 3 of Wands. So I'm definitely going to have to say, as for Raymond's thoughts of you today, Ramadana, I am getting that we are happy. I am getting that we're missing a little bit of strength, a little bit of courage to move on forward. But you know what? We're looking towards the future is what we are doing. And I feel as though we ultimately want with you that long-term relationship. We want that happiness. We want that family. We want that togetherness. So our ultimate goal is here. We're still, you know, lacking a little bit of courage over here. But all together, we love you, sweetie. We want to get closer to you. Aw, that is nice, Alexis. I'm not sure I'd like to be born on the 1st of April, though. Oh, Zaria's Tarot, sweetie. You're so sweet, beautiful. Thank you for your beautiful words, sweetie. We are glad that we can, you know, make things a little bit better, beautiful. Some days are really, really hard. But you know what? The good thing is it passes on by and great things happen after, sweetie. Ramadana, wishing you a beautiful day. Let me go and see over here what's going on with our dear Alexis. Let's go and see. Okay. Darlene, I did receive a message from you too. I'll respond to your email later on. Okay, my beautiful Darlene? Let me go and see over here, Alexis. Thank you, Ranesha. How are you doing today? So, Alexis, how did CJ feel about your conversation today? You sent him some money for lunch with a little note saying that you missed him. And I thought that it was cute. Let's go and see. Beautiful. So, how did CJ feel about your conversation today? Okay. Here we go. I am getting over here our 8 of Wands, followed on up by our 8 of Swords over here, and our King of Cups. What I am going to say is I do feel as though he absolutely loved the gesture. He thought that it was absolutely adorable. I feel like the conversation that you had today was a little bit of a mix of emotions, and this is really what I'm feeling, okay? I feel as though we have some good and we have some less good. That being said, I feel as though we do have that happiness and we are happy and we want to connect with you, and ultimately it truly is what we want. But at the same time, I feel like we are simply afraid of failing. And if we fail, we are afraid that we're going to hurt you. And by hurting you, it's not really something that we want to do. And we feel that if we hurt you and we lose you, where are we going to go? What are we going to do? So I'm going to say with the conversation, it's a little bit of a mix of all of this that is going on within his mind right now, sweetie. Let's go see how he felt when you told him that you loved him and you missed him. I know, sweetie. So let's go over here and see. Now, he loved you and he missed you. All right. So you know what? He does love you. He does. There's no doubt about it. He does miss you. And I feel like he was really happy to hear it from you also, because, you know, you do have those ups and those downs, and then you guys don't talk to each other for a few days, and it can become quite difficult. And you can actually ask yourself and wonder at some point, does this person still love me? Does this person still care for me? So I feel like it was nice. Yes, it was a lot, but I feel like it is nice, and it's always nice to hear those beautiful words. He seemed happy that you talked and opened up today, and he told you that if he wants to be with you, and that's why he's around still. Now, did he mean that? Let's go and see. Eki, you are next, followed by Be Wise. Well, hello, Tarima. How are you doing, sweetie? How are you holding up? Everyone is calling you now, right? Okay, well, I'm getting over here the Emperor, followed on out by the 10 of Wands. And I'm also getting the 10 of Cups. It is ultimately true what he is telling you here, sweetie. Does he truly want to be with you? Yes, or else he would have left a long time ago. So it is all true. Is he going to stop by later because he said that he would? Let me go see if he's going to stop by later. So will he stop by later? You're doing good, sweetie. That is good, Tarima. I'm glad. So I am getting over here the World reverse position, followed up by our 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to say that there is going to be somewhat of a change of plan, but I feel like he will come on by. I feel like there's a little something that's going to be stopping him, but he's going to be able to pass through that, and he's going to come anyway. So I am going to say that yes, because ultimately I'm seeing you quite happy over here. Let's go and see Eki over here. And here we go. Hold on. Let me just take care of that. And voila. Okay, can you get the Truthful deck? Sure thing. The white deck with the roses. White deck with the roses. I'm going to say that it must be this one. White deck with the roses. You sure can, sweetie. And the dark pink squared shape deck. Dark pink squared shape deck. I got you. Very well said. All right. I've got every single one of your desires, sweetie. Let's go for it. And here we go. We're going to start with the Truthful deck, okay? And voila. So let's go and see what messages are coming on out for you. We want you to listen to your beautiful heart, sweetie. We also want you to know that, you know what? If ever there's any gossip around, please don't listen to it, because it really does only hurt. I'm getting over here some sexual tension, and that love is the absolute answer within all of this. Also, we want you to know that we are waiting for you. We would like you to wait for us in return. And we need you to know that we're lacking some strength right now. We're lacking some courage to move on forward, to do what that next step is necessary. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that we do want you. We do want to be with you. We do love you. And we just need a little bit more time. We're finishing this one up with Let Me Have You. Hello to Chai Oni. Nice to see you and welcome to the channel. Let's move on over to the white with the roses. White roses. Here we go. Hello, Yvonne. How are you today? All right, so voila. I've thought, a beautiful message. Nice deck you picked. I thought about asking for your hand in marriage. You're glowing so much more now than you did before. I see us as a power couple, as much privately as professionally. I love pulling you close to me. I want you to have my last name. And I stalk your social media to see what exactly you are up to, sweetie. Now we're going to finish up with these square ones. No matter what happens, you are always going to be special to me. You are the love of my life, and I will treat you like the perfect treasure that you are to me. I stare at your picture a lot because you are simply so beautiful. And let's have a heart-to-heart conversation. I want to open up, and I want to tell you how I feel. Let's have a nice dinner together, and let's enjoy ourselves afterwards. And let's go with the last one. My soul recognized yours the first moment I saw you, and I looked deep into your eyes. You are my heart's desire. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Hello, my dear friend IG. How are you doing, sweetie, today? Nice to see you, beautiful. I'm going to move over now to our dear, lovely friend, Be Wise. Let's go for some notes, Be Wise. How are you doing, IG? We missed you, sweetie. I was wondering if you were okay. You took a mental break, right? Mental breaks are good. I almost had a mental breakdown while you were gone. No, I'm good, sweetie. Things are placing themselves back. I had a lot of passport problems, being lost and everything, but things seem to be back on track. So I feel like my down is moving back up to a good and a positive, and that's what life is all about, right? So all is good. Let's go and get those messages for you. Be wise. IG, my beautiful soul. I'll be with you in a few moments, okay, sweetie? So let's go see over here. Be Wise, Gabriel, Miriam, Zaria's Tarot, sweetie. We're going to go and see and make you feel better, okay? And voila. Thank you, Tarima. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Yes, things are better. My daughter, who was not sleeping, was terrified of the dark, is now sleeping alone into her room, so that's good. And my kids, who have both had colds this week, they're finally leaving, so also good. Now, life is all about ups and downs, IG. It is. I'm just really glad I get to go see my parents tomorrow because my birthday's coming on up. And it's the day after April Fool's, so my dad will not be expecting me to do some silly stuff to him. So I'm going to plan some things. Let's go and see over here. So be wise. Here we go. Good morning. I love you. I want people to see how in love I am with you. I want those morning kisses. Hello, Randy. How are you doing? I love making you laugh. Oh, this one's a sexy one. Please leave marks on me. Would you let me post you onto my social media? Very interesting message coming on out over there. Well, thank you, Lil. You're so sweet, beautiful. Thank you so very much. You're very kind, sweetie. And let's go over here. Yes, talking about birthdays on Sunday. The live will be a little bit shorter, okay, guys? Because I am going out with my family for my birthday. So it's going to be a little bit shorter. It's going to be from 4 till 5:30, I think, approximately. I'll write to you later, Lilith. I decided that with my kids last night. Let's go see over here. So I am getting, also, my beautiful, this is for you, be wise. I don't want to run. I don't want to run from this connection anymore. We will always come back to each other. I am always longing for you. I miss our inside jokes. The way that you love can never, ever be matched. I want to have equal give and take. I have never felt a passion so intense before. And let's go with one last one. Be wise. Let's go for this here, sweetie. And then I'm going to go and see my friend Gabriel. Hello, beautiful Yvonne. Thank you, sweetie. I hope things are good for you at home, Yvonne, with your daughter. And let's go over here for you. Be wise. I miss your smile. I can't lose you. You are the very best part of my day. You have changed me. I have never felt this way before. And ultimately, I want to tell you something. And my pleasure, be wise. I think of you daily. And that is what I have for you, be wise. Wishing you the most beautiful day, sweetie. Messages also. I've got you, Gabriel. Let's move on forward to Gabriel. I will do the messages at the same time as message from Spirit and Finance. We're going to start on with Finance, and we're going to be moving on forward to Spirit and the messages right after. Miriam, you are next on Zaria. So here we go. Messages over here for finances. What are we getting? Finance. Finance, I'm getting over here a little bit. Thank you, my beautiful IG. I am getting over here that we're still looking. We're still looking, but what we need to do, and this is what Spirit is telling me, is we need to jump into something. There is something that I feel that you must do, that you must move upon. And in order to do so, you have to jump on in. So I'm going to say, if there's something here, Gabriel, that just kind of gets your attention, or that you're wondering, should I do it or should I not? Is this really the right thing that I should do? I'm going to say go for it. Jump right on in and do it, okay? I feel like it could be necessary, and I feel like it could be something good. So if there's anything you've been wanting to do, go for it. There is a man over here, an older man, who is going to be offering you some type of position. So I'm going to say, if you do like it, please do move on forward with it. I still feel like something is going to be offered to you, and you are going to be having some new beginnings over here, financially speaking, within the into the future month. So into the future 3 to 4 weeks, sweetie. Let's go and get a couple of those spirit messages over here, and some messages coming from Libra for you. Hello, Jasmine. Didn't see you pop on in, my sweetie. How are you doing, sweetie, today? And let's go for it. So here we go. I am going over here some repressed emotions. This is about being let down, feeling disappointed, feeling unfulfilled, feeling somewhat unloved, I would even have to say. Now, I kind of feel like from all of this, we're getting a little bit of a lack of focus, a little bit of, I'm going to say a little bit of lack of motivation perhaps to move on forward. Now, all of this is going to cause a couple little delays into your progress, into the planning of what you want. So a couple little setbacks. But altogether, my beautiful soul, you've got this. You are going to have a couple obstacles. You already have them. You're already into these obstacles, Gabriel. It's not going to get any worse than what you've got now. So what you've got is what it is. You are surmounting those obstacles is what you're doing. And you know what? Great things are coming towards you. So I'm going to say abundance family, or not family, but financially speaking, is definitely on its way coming towards you. As for love, we're a little bit onto the side. I'm not seeing new love coming on in. I still do see Libra's energy that is there, that is really, really strong. So I'm definitely going to have to say that energy is there. It is strong, but we're still, you know, into that stagnant mode here, sweetie. So let me just go and give you some messages, my beautiful you, on Libra. And here we go. I am becoming a better person. I want to be more than friends. You were the best thing in my life. I have lost myself for a little while over here. I could wish that I could share my good news with you. I'm starting to understand our connection. And now we're going to switch up decks, because why stop with one, right? Let's move on forward to this one over here for you. I'm sorry for taking so long to realize that it's always been you. I feel like we need to give this one last chance. I've been checking on social media to see what exactly you are up to, and I'm somewhat reaching my breaking point. I'm feeling pushed to make a decision. And over here, I am getting that we need to practice some forgiveness, and I love you more than I have ever found a way to say it to you, sweetie. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful Gabriel. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Good things are on their way for you. Miriam, what is going on with this? I don't like this whatsoever. Let's go and see. So I'm with Miriam, Zaria, Renesha, Chai, and IG is following on up. So your ex posted that he was heartbroken and how he finally fed his match with his woman. And who was he talking about? Let's go see what has happened over here. It could be within his thoughts, sweetie. It could definitely be. But it's not just necessarily within the thoughts. When we're talking about speaking and we're talking about spying, it could be as much as, Gabriel, as watching what you're doing. Or it could be following. It could be walking in front of your house. It could be walking in front of your building or passing by the car, wondering what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're seeing. It's really about speculating and wondering what you are up to, Gabriel. So we are very curious of what you're up to. My beautiful Miriam, let's go see. The Sun, he has gotten that clarity. The Five of Wands, no conflicts. I do see as though he does have some happiness over here, and I do see some changes. Okay, what I am going to say over here, and I'm going to take some more cards out before I actually speak, get some more clarity. He was definitely heartbroken. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I am going to say that what he did post is somewhat true. I do feel as though he has found that happiness, because I am getting some clarity. I'm getting over here that we are happy and that we have moved from a position over here. And this is what I feel has happened, sweetie. There is somebody who was one of his friends that has maybe turned into a little bit more over here, and this is the message that I am getting, beautiful. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, what was unclear at first, which was full of conflicts, a lot of different problems. I feel like this person over here, this lady, was close to him for a few things. And I just kind of feel like they got closer is what it was. She was there whenever, you know, he was sad, or whenever he talked about his heart problems, his sadness. And I feel as though there was a certain success. There's a certain completion over here. Now, within this relationship, we are not, and I cannot say, we've exaggerated a little bit with a post. I am seeing that there is a good potential within this relationship for these two people. So I feel like we took this friendship and we have turned it into potentially a relationship. So we are working upon it. So we've a little bit exaggerated and embellished the whole thing, but this is a friend who has turned into, I'm going to say, a beginning of a partner over here. What is to come next? It is hard to say. I feel as though we are right now trying to lay a little bit of foundation, and we're trying to get rid of all the sadness and move to some happiness. So I'm going to say over here, thank you, beautiful IG, that unfortunately, Miriam, whoever this friend is, has turned in to be a little bit more because she was there and available for him. Will this continue? Hard to say, sweetie. At this moment, though, I do feel that that he has met somebody. So he is with somebody at this moment, sweetie. I'm sorry, Miriam. I'm sorry, sweetie. Hello, Susan. How are you doing? He's acting funny, right? Oh, check that out, beautiful. Zaria, sweetie, what is going on with you today? Why are you feeling so sad? Is it because of Daniel? Is Daniel Olivo planning to come towards you soon? Okay, so you're not sad because of him. You're sad because of something else. Okay, let's go see if Daniel is planning to come towards you soon. Miriam, I want you to hold on strong into there, sweetie. I cannot tell you what will happen. It is at the beginning. We're going to have to see what goes on forward. Hello, my beautiful I-Dash. How are you doing, sweetie? I have got my steampunk close to me for you, I-Dash. I will check all that out in a few minutes. Okay, beautiful? So I have over here 3 of Pentacles. I'm also getting our 9 of Cups, our 10 of Swords, our 10 of Wands. So are we coming close to you soon, my beautiful Zaria? 3 of Pentacles is telling me that we are working upon the subject. We're working upon this right now, but we are not ready. But are we going to? I'm going to say into the following maybe 4 to 5 weeks over here, sweetie. We do seem to come into the creation of something must happen. We're tired of waiting. We need to make a movement forward. So if this energy stays the same, I'm going to say movement is coming. Creation is coming. We are going to actually come close to you with some type of beautiful emotion to open up, sweetie, into the following 4 to 5 weeks. Hopefully, Zaria, his energy is not going to change. And if it does, hopefully it's just going to change for the best and he'll come closer sooner, hopefully. This is what I'm seeing at this moment, sweetie. So I don't know what exactly is kind of bothering you there, beautiful, but I'm going to say hold on strong. Life has its ups and its downs. Tomorrow will be better, beautiful. Hello, Fatine. How are you doing, sweetie? I've got you, beautiful. Renesha, does Derek like you, and why? And why? And will Brian get mad since he is an acquaintance of his? Okay, and should you pursue Derek, and should you pursue an overnight job, and why? Okay, an overnight job, and why? Let's go and see that, sweetie. So, does Derek like you? We're going to start off with that. Does Derek like you? Does Derek like you? My beautiful. Does Derek like you? Derek is interested in you. Definitely interested in you. But I don't feel as though we're necessarily interested at this moment into a relationship. Yes. That he lost the love of his life and how he met this other person, but this person messed him up. Okay, well, what I can see over here, my beautiful Miriam, is that, yeah, he has seemed to have met somebody. Okay, so if he posted it into that way, then maybe he was relating to you into that he was upset, that he was sad because he has lost you. But I do feel as though there has been some type of a friendship over here that has turned into something else, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. I'm going to say over here, Renesha, Derek. I feel like Derek does like you, but does Derek necessarily want to be in a relationship? I don't feel like Derek wants a relationship right now. I feel like Derek might want more of a friendship. That being said, it could turn into something else, you know, if you leave a little bit more time go by. I'm going to say that we do find you quite attractive, but we're not necessarily interested into a relationship right now. Maybe it will change. Nothing is set in stone. But let me go and see. Will Brian get mad if ever, you know, you do make some moves onto Derek, or Derek makes some moves onto you? Let's go and find that one out. So will Derek, not Derek, but will Brian get mad because of the relationship that could come upon between you and Derek? Let's go see. Hello, IG. Thank you, beautiful. You kept dodging him because it feels weird for someone to want to talk to you that knows Brian, who is, yeah, it's kind of strange, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I'm getting over here our Page of Wands. Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to say over here, there's no doubt about it. If you do end up either just having, you know, some fun with Derek, you know, you end up for just, you know, some sexual encounters or a relationship, he's definitely going to be upset. There's no doubt about it. I cannot hide it from you. He's not going to be happy about the whole thing, and he's going to let you guys know that he's not happy about it. But at this moment, I don't quite see that it's much of a problem at this moment. So I'm going to say that things, I know, I mean, he's really going to be upset, sweetie, seriously. But then again, I don't feel like that is something, you know, he's your ex. It's not something that needs to be taken in consideration neither, sweetie. You live your life as you wish. And if you want to be with Derek, then please go for it, sweetie. I'm just going to have to say, leave it a little bit more time before anything maybe becomes more grounded, more secure. But I'm definitely going to say we find you, you know, attractive, and we would love to be with you. Definitely. Should you pursue Derek? Well, I'm going to say, you know, if you don't mind making Brian upset, why not? Go for it. But just leave it a couple more weeks. Don't do it right away. Leave it maybe about 3-4 weeks, okay? Then go for it. Pursue Derek. No problem. And should you pursue an overnight job, and why should you pursue an overnight job? It kind of makes me think here when you're saying that you're going to like go in to rob a bank or something. I'm getting like dark things, an overnight job. Let's go and see this, sweetie. Renesha. Chai is next, followed up by IG's first donation is following up next. So let's go and see this. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently, as usual. Love your beautiful smiles, Renesha. So, should you do that overnight job, my sweetie? And I have heard nothing about it. I'm going to say that, you know what, if you do, I feel like you're actually going to have more opportunity. I feel like it's going to allow you to actually do other things at other moments. So I'm definitely going to have to say thank you to you, Fatine, that it is a yes. I'm going to say if you're up for it and it doesn't bother you, you know, to work overnight, go for it. Why not? It's going to leave you the opportunity to do other things, to pursue other things. And you know what? I actually feel as though if you go and work overnight, you're actually going to end up having, for some reason, more money. I don't know if they're going to be paying more because you're working at night. So I'm going to say yes. Go for it, sweetie. Fatine, you can post your other question. That is in relation to your other donation also, sweetie. So I do not lose it into the chat. Beautiful. Chai, can you expect a job from a company that you completed an interview with last week? The name of the company is Upstart. Nice name. Let's go and see that. Let's go see Chai, and welcome to the channel today, beautiful. IG, you are next, sweetie, followed up by Jasmine. What is coming between Omar and you, the future? I've got you, sweetie. All right, Renesha, my pleasure, beautiful. Love your smile. You have a beautiful energy. It just kind of goes on through. Hello, bright eyes. Okay, let's go and find out what exactly is going on over here. Chai, can you expect? I'm getting over here the Empress. I'm getting some beautiful transformations. I'm getting the Tower over here. I am going to say, Chai, and as much as I would love to say yes to you, I'm going to take some more cards out. What I'm seeing at this moment is a no. I don't feel like it's going to be going on through, sweetie. I see that we're kind of standing. I feel like we are a little bit disappointed that we have to change direction. So something is going to be a little bit unexpected over here. I feel like they are going to end up taking somebody else. But my good news for you is I feel like something else is going to be offered to you into the following 4 to 6 weeks. And I feel like this job is going to actually pay you more. I feel like it's going to be better and you're going to like it much more. So I'm going to say with a bad, we get a good. So with this one, we're going to get a good. We're going to get something that's going to pay you more. You're going to be more happy in it. As for the job that you applied for, unfortunately, I kind of feel like they went with somebody else onto this one, sweetie. Hold on strong, beautiful. Let's go and see what I have over here. Bridget, I don't do those readings, sweetie, into the lives. I'm sorry, beautiful. And I'm sorry for your loss, sweetie. That his last months, the only thing that he gained was wealth, but everything in his life was broken, and how he was no longer talking to this person. Oh, sweetie, Miriam. Miriam, why don't you just contact him then? Beautiful. Why don't you contact him, Miriam? Contact him, my beautiful. Send him an email. Send him a message. Ask him if he's doing okay. You'll see what he says, sweetie. IG, sweetie, let's go with your first one over here. Then I'm moving over to Jasmine, Yvonne, Gabriel, and hold on just one moment. Yes, there you go. So hold on. I'm with IG, Jasmine, Yvonne, Gabriel, I-, and then I'm moving over back to IG and Susan. Actually, Gabriel was already done. So here we go, IG. What's going on to Leo's world and mine today? Today, beautiful. We want beginnings. We're wanting creations. And we're thinking about our queen. We're thinking about beginnings. But our Wheel of Fortune is still in reverse and our Hanged Man is still in reverse. So I'm going to say that today we are pondering 2 different things. We're pondering A, how we can make more money, and B, we're pondering about our love life, what we can do, how we can move on forward, what we can bring, and how we can really unblock things into our life, because obviously with our Temperance in reverse position, things are greatly unbalanced. Now, how are things with Leo and X now? Now for that, my sweetie, I'm going to take some different cards out. I've been using different cards in the last few days, and it's going to give us a different perspective, okay? Well, let's go and do this. Miriam, if you feel as though you're involved into this and that he is speaking about you, please do, write him a message, send him a message out. I did see that there is somebody who is around him who seems to have been, who's a friend, who seems to have somewhat of a beginning of a relationship somewhere. But maybe this is not really what he wants. Maybe this person is more interested in him than he is in her. IG, let's go and see over here. This is Lenormand, by the way, beautiful IG. I'm getting our mountains. I'm getting our bear over here. How are things with Leo and X? Our messenger, our rider, who is in reverse position, which is telling me that, you know what? With our mountains, there are just way too many mountains to climb on up. We've been there. We've done that before. We don't really know what's onto the other side of that mountain, and I don't feel like we want to go onto that perilous type of an adventure. I feel like we're losing some strength over here, and we just don't want any messages from this person. We don't want to move on forward. So I'm going to say, as for how are things going at this moment, thank you, IG. Things are complicated. Things with Leo and X are at, I'm going to say, a standstill of nothing really moving on forward. Thank you, Zaria. Are they going to reconcile? Are they being romantic? Let's go and find that out. We've got you, Susan, sweetie. We'll give you a timestamp. Beautiful. So are they going to reconcile? Are they being romantic? And I'm going to check those ones out with a pendulum also. My axe is telling me that we are cutting each other out of, you know, the picture altogether. Followed out by my automobile. Things are moving quickly and they are slowly, well, not slowly, they're actually moving quickly away. So this is coming from the man. So this is coming from Leo. So are they being romantic or reconciling? Absolutely not. And I feel like the main decision over here is coming from Leo. Leo is deciding that we are cutting this person out of our life and we are slowly moving towards a new trip, a new voyage, a new path. The outcome between Leo and X. Let's go and do that with a Deviant Tarot. And don't worry, I will check out with a pendulum in just a few moments, sweetie. Let's go and see the outcome with Leo and X. Leo and X. What is coming on out? We have given up is what we have done. We have thrown in the towel. Can you say it in English? I think you can, right? J'ai jeté la serviette. I threw out that towel is what I did, and I've had enough of all of this. I am now into my reverse position with my Page of Cups, and my Knight of Cups is moving on forward. But as we can see, we are moving away from the actual problem. We're moving away from the X over here, looking into the opposite direction. So I'm definitely going to have to say the outcome is an ending. Let me start with the pendulum now because I'm at like 2 questions here, I believe. Yes. Are they going to reconcile? Leo and the X, will they reconcile? And that is a no. I would also like to know now, are they being romantic? Also a no. EA, thank you, beautiful. I would also like to know over here, when will Leo's divorce finalize? Please do let me know, when will Leo's divorce finalize? And I'm curious to see this because I don't think I've done any readings for you this week yet. So I'm going to be very curious to see this answer. Okay, and I'm getting over here a finality into the month of August. Beginning of August, sweetie, is what I'm getting around. Maybe the 10th of August over here. So it does seem to have moved on a little bit further up. Well, further up, closer. How does Leo feel about you now? Thank you, Darlene. Beautiful. I've got you, sweetie. So how does Leo feel about you now? Leo, right now, anxiety, fear. We're trying to listen to our intuition over here. We're afraid of unexpected drama, but we also have a lot of promises. We have a lot of hope. We have a lot of faith that everything can come back to where it is. The problem being over here, how we're feeling towards you. We're really, really terrified, absolutely terrified over here. Because we're terrified, we're stuck, we're trapped, we're not really moving. We're those 8 of Swords, knowing that we can release ourselves from this problem if we want. He has that key to do so. And he has hope, he has faith. But he's not using that hope. He's not using that faith to cut away those cords of, you know, being stuck over here. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, thank you, EA. You're so sweet. I appreciate. And welcome to the live today. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, you know what, IG? I feel as though we are stuck into this position because we don't really know how to find it. And obviously, we're just really afraid of reaching on out. Let's go and find out over here. It's confusing you. What's confusing you, sweetie? What's going on? What is Brian feeling about you when I... Oh, okay. And is the reason you're moving slow? Aha! Okay, I got you, darling. I'll check it out. Leo's next actions towards you. Leo's next actions towards you. We're going to switch up decks. We're going to go over here. What is going on? Leo's next actions towards you. IG, let's go and find this out. Beautiful Jasmine, Yvonne, you guys are next. I also have, I believe, my beautiful friend, I-Dash, who is coming on up soon. So I have over here Okay, Leo's next actions towards you is about getting rid of that self-entrapment. It's about letting go of those intimidating beliefs that we have. It's about gaining and getting that greater mental strength and simply releasing everything that we are thinking and that we have just imagined into our mind. And what are we doing? We're taking our beautiful power back. Thank you, EA. So I'm definitely going to have to say, what are we doing over here? We're going to be working onto our subconscious mind. We're moving closer to our beautiful high priestess. So we are going to be reaching out towards you. Now, when will Leo message you? Yes, good question. I was going to say, I'm going to have to ask my pendulum. Let's go and see. When will Leo message my dear friend IG? When will Leo message? Yeah, Lilith, you're on fire today, sweetie. So when will Leo message IG? When will Leo message IG? Please do let me know. Hello, Victorious Reads. Nice to see you. Beautiful. Okay, sweetie, you know I love you. You know I do. I am getting over here. I'm getting the end of April. We're around the end of April over here, sweetie. So somewhat close to where we were, I believe. I'm not quite sure where we were at before, so I'm going to say end of April. My beautiful IG, I will be back with you in a couple moments, and when I am back, I'm going to come back with how does Leo and X feel? Okay, that's the next one, sweetie. Jasmine, let's go and see what's going on for you today, sweetie. I'll try and help you out, my beautiful Lilith, and make that a little bit lighter for you at this moment. Oh my gosh, that is a long first question, Jasmine. Okay. And you watched it, sweetie, you watched it. He's in South America again. Okay. Did he put the party one after because he saw that you watched your first one? Okay. And why is he in South America vacationing again? You weren't bothered by it this time, but you were happy. Okay, let's go see. What is he up to? All right, so Jasmine, here we go. Beautiful Yvonne, you're next. After Yvonne, I'm moving over to my friend I Dash, followed by Fatine. And beautiful Susan. Then I'm moving back over to IG. Oh no, EA, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry for that, beautiful. 8 times in 6 minutes, my gosh. Okay, Jasmine, what is going on over here, right? What is going on? Now, did he put the party one about the videos on the posting? What is going on? Honestly here, sweetie, I believe that at first we were posting these videos just to kind of bother you, right? But at this moment, I feel like that is not the case. I feel as though we are posting just to post. We're not posting because we noticed that you did watch. So I'm going to say it really has no correlation one with the other. So I feel as though you're okay, okay? Oh, Victorious, you're adorable, sweetie. My beautiful Victorious, if you do have a question, you can post your question and I can timestamp you, beautiful, okay? Just let me know if you do have a question, post it here. I'll timestamp it, sweetie. Thank you for coming to see us before working, beautiful. Let me go see. Was part of him doing this video a way to encourage you so you can put your own video because you haven't posted, right? Let's go see. I love you, beautiful Victorious. Have yourself a beautiful evening, sweetie. See you soon, love. Okay, beautiful. Jasmine, what is going on with these videos? Did he post one because he really wanted you to post one out? I'm going to say he's not posting them so that you can post them out. But if you do post a video out, he is going to watch it. But one is not in relation to the other. Will he be back in your hometown this weekend or come back next week and around when next week? Will he be back into your hometown this weekend or come back the next week? Will he be back into your hometown? I am going to say that he is definitely going to be back. There's no doubt about it, but it is going to be next week. So I'm going to say around the end of the week, sweetie. Somewhere around the 6th or the 7th of April is when he is going to be back. Okay, thank you, EA. Thank you, sweetie, for that. I will check it out. Beautiful. And what is he up to while abroad today? And is he missing you too? Okay, so what is he up to? And is he missing you too? Beautiful. I kind of feel like he's having a good time, sweetie. I feel as though he is enjoying himself. I feel like the point of going out onto this vacation was to clear the air, to get rid of whatever nonsense was going on. I feel like he is happy. I feel like things are good. I feel as though he was trying to stay away from any problems whatsoever and trying to stay away from his usual life. Let me put it that way. So I am going to say at this moment, sweetie, I do not feel as though he is, and I'm sorry, I just don't feel as though he's really missing you right now. I feel like he's doing what he needs to do. He's enjoying himself, and that was his main purpose. I will check that out, beautiful Susan. He's in South America to have fun, sweetie. He's not there for work. He's just there for vacation, beautiful. And a read for you guys from the 4th, 22, all the way until the 10th. Honestly, I don't feel like all that much is going to be happening since he is not there at this moment. And he's coming back around the 7th, maybe even the 8th. If you contact him when he does come back, you will have a contact. But if you do not contact him, I feel like you're not going to get any news neither, sweetie. So more and more important, what I've been stressing since yesterday, beautiful. If you want something to come out of this relationship and you want something to break on through, right now you're kind of distancing yourself, sweetie. Somebody's going to have to make a move. Somebody's going to have to talk in order to break this silence. So if you are able to break the silence and talk to him when he comes back, then you will have a communication. But if you don't, I feel like you're going to continue onto the path that you are right now. It is his choice, sweetie. He likes to go over there, beautiful. I feel like he has some friends over there. Yvonne, why is your ex and his parents, what do they think about you since they are helping your daughter? What think about me since they are helping my daughter? Also, what does Eduardo think about you? Any messages from spirit and angels? So why is your ex and his parents, I think what you're wondering is, what do they think about you since you're helping your daughter? I think that's what you mean. I think the question is just written differently. Let's go and find that out, sweetie. So I am with Yvonne, my beautiful friend, I-Dash. You're next, sweetie. Are you somewhere around? If not, I'll leave you a timestamp. Let's go and find this out. So here we go. You've been dreaming about him every day, right, Miriam? It could really be your subconscious here, sweetie. I say, why don't you give him a call? Go for it, beautiful. Go for it, Miriam. Give him a call. Write him that message. Ask him how he's doing, simply because, you know, you read that he was kind of sad and you're worried about him. Just open up the door like that. See what he says. You are there. I've got you, I-Dash. Okay. So let's go over here and see, Yvonne, what is your ex and the parents? What do they think? Because you're helping out your daughter, right? Honestly, they feel as though there's a lot of hope that you fulfill your promises, that you are there to help. And honestly, I feel as though you're helping to rebuild. I feel like it is absolutely beautiful. I feel like the ex is a little bit different than the parents, okay? I feel like his parents understand a little bit more. I feel like they are a little bit more open. They're a little bit more there. I feel as though this is truly about how his parents would do the exact same thing that you're doing, but I don't feel like your ex would do that same thing. So, Lilith, to timestamp who? Oh, you were. Oh, you're so good, Lilith. So you had your coffee today, Lilith, I'm thinking. Yet I don't think you did for some reason. I'm getting over here, beautiful, that his parents would have done the same thing, but he would not do the same thing. So his parents completely understand what you're doing and they think it's absolutely beautiful. As for him, I feel as though he thinks that, you know, your daughter should, you know, stand up a little bit more and do things onto her own. So it's just different perspectives coming from parents or from him. I feel as though into all of this, they feel, both of them, to combine together, that there is going to be some clarity that's going to come out of here, and hopefully a final decision that is going to bring something good. So I'm going to say the parents, they agree and he doesn't agree. It's all about needing to learn lessons is what I'm seeing. Hello, Sierra. Thank you, beautiful. And what does Eduardo think about you? Eduardo, let's go see. Any messages from Spirit and Angels? That is coming on up next. Oh, thank you, Fatine. I'll get to you into a few moments so I don't lose you, sweetie. Thank you for reposting. You're absolutely adorable. Thank you. I really appreciate it, Fatine, so I don't have to search because most likely, you know, they're deleted, sweetie. So here we go. Yvonne, what does Eduardo think about you? Eduardo, thank you. Beautiful IG is getting some clarity over here is what Eduardo is doing. I feel like we would like to have a little bit something more with you, but we're not able to do it at this moment. So we have some fears, we have some blockages. Ultimately, what we want at this moment is we want to get closer to you. We want to get closer, maybe more as friends right now, and then move into a relationship. So there is no doubt about it over here. That this is truly about Eduardo wanting to be into a relationship with you, but not right now. I feel like we want to get to know you a little bit more first. Yeah, I had that feeling. When I said that, the coffee thing, I said it in, you know, just like that. And I thought, no, she did not have all that coffee. She did not. Let's go and see the angel. Angels. What do angels have to say to you, sweetie? And Spirit. Spirit, I'm going to go to my scary deck for you, okay? Let's go and find that out. So, Angels, 44, you are going to be successful and you are following into your life purpose. Pain is absolutely inevitable, but do not carry the hurt that you have grown through to break you down. And remember that you are going to be provided for and the bills will all be paid. And 733, you are wonderfully supported in all of your endeavors. This is a beautiful message of love from your angels being sent to you in beautiful abundance. Hello, Regina. Nice to see you. Because you're from, yeah, I know. We miss you too. How are you doing, sweetie? Come summertime, Regina, we will have some lives in the evening at nighttime. But I'm waiting until my kids finish up school first. Yes, we miss you, sweetie. How are you doing? As for my scary tarot deck, Yvonne, message from Spirit. We all face hardships into our lives. You need to visualize your desire and you need to make actionable plans to simply go after it. And you need to mend the health of your inner will and you are going to receive that vision of beautiful fortune, of abundance that is going to be on its way for you, my beautiful Yvonne. Sending you so much love, Yvonne. To you and to your daughter, so much strength, sweetie. Now I'm moving over to Fatine, Susan, and IG. Sweetie, does Rashawn realize that he was toxic to you into the past? Let's go and see that right away. So I am with our friend I dash at this moment. Fatine is next, Susan and IG. Yes, it's all good. My pleasure, beautiful Yvonne, sweetie. Regina, if ever you do have any questions but you can't make the lives, you can always send them through PayPal or through my email, sweetie, and I will do your questions at the beginning of the live. So you don't even have to look for it. It's there. Let's go and see over here. I dash, this is for you. What do we have? I am getting over here the telephone. So does Rashawn realize that he was toxic? My first answer for you, up until recently, I'm going to say no. I feel like into the past, and I'm going to say into the past 2 months, I feel like things have been a little bit different. And I'm seeing it over here with the scale. As we can see with the scale, things have kind of tipped on over. Into the past, it was a definite no. You would have asked this question 3 months ago or 4 months ago, or it would have been no, we're just not realizing it. And I feel as though we're getting a little bit closer. As we're moving closer to you, we are realizing that, you know what, we were really unfair to you. We were unfair. Yes, we were toxic into that way also. We've done a lot that we should not have done. I'm also getting over here that we have, and I'm not even sure. Honestly, I feel as though we're not even really going to tell you this. As much as we do feel like we were toxic to you, I don't feel like we're ever going to be able to actually say it out loud to you and to admit it and to say that we are sorry. Why? Because we feel like we've got this huge castle. It is huge and we are stuck. And into our castle, we have our barriers. Our barriers are protecting us. So he is feeling protected into this. And he feels as though if he doesn't really address the situation and he doesn't talk about it, then nothing really is going to come upon. He kind of figures that maybe you have forgotten about it, or it has kind of been swept underneath the carpet. So why touch it, right? Great. I can only, well, there you go. Regina, if you ever do have any questions, you can go that way until we go at nighttime, sweetie. Go for it, sweetie. So beautiful. I dash. I'm going to take some more cards out. Now I use the steampunk, and let's take a little bit of a Lenormand, see what the Lenormand has to say about this. All right, bright eyes. We've got you, sweetie. So, do we realize? Now we realize. Into the past? Absolutely not. I feel like into the following 2 months, we have reevaluated our situation. And look, steampunk and the Lenormand were both coming up with these huge, mountains over here. A lot of stuff coming on out. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, we're definitely analyzing things onto a different level. We're feeling low, we're feeling sad, we're feeling like we did not treat you well, sweetie. We are, but this is something new. His current energy towards you. Let's go and do that right away. So his current energy towards you, we're going to be using this deck. I just read your fourth question with the psycho like PJ, right? No, he doesn't want to address it because he's just way too ashamed. His ego is just way too attached by this I dash. I kind of feel like it's important anyways to address it, but at least the fact that he does realize it and then he does feel sorry about it is already a very big thing. It's already something good. So kind of feel like, I guess we need to take these little baby steps, right? As for how are we feeling about you today, we're feeling as though we can't take any action towards you, concrete, to go and see you and to hug you, my beautiful. But do we want to, and would we want to? Definitely. We're wanting to create. We're wanting those beginnings, and we're trying to think about how we can do this, how we can, just climb up that mountain, because we are manifesting you over here, sweetie. So the energy, it is strong, it is beautiful, it is potent, it is there. What we're missing is the development. We're missing how to get to that point. We've got an idea. We are almost ready to take action. At least, anyway, psychologically, we're ready. Emotionally, we're working onto that part. Thank you, Collective Awakening, sweetie. Please do not post your, don't post your question right away, okay, sweetie? I will be with you in a few moments, sweetie. I will lose you if you put it into the chat. Let me go and give you some channeled messages. Channeled messages. I am going to move over here and over here. I love talking to you. I feel like I can tell you anything without being judged. You are in my heart now and forever, and I will always be faithful to you. I stay awake thinking about you, and I fall asleep dreaming about you. You are always in my thoughts, and you are always on my mind. You mean absolutely everything to me. I love taking pictures of you. Thank you again, Fatine, because you're coming up, sweetie. You're next. Your opinions, they do matter to me. You're such a good person, and I so agree. It don't ever change. And the love that you give me is the love that I have been looking for. And now I want to move on over to this deck. You have forever changed my life, and I am confident that we will be together again. Be encouraged. Our prayers are being heard. Be ready to receive the blessings of our union. I am thinking of you, and I wish I knew how to fix these things between us, because I do miss you. I need to figure out some things before I can approach you with my love. I miss your kind heart and your loving arms. Please come back to me, because I do love you. Once he drunk called and apologized to you. He needs alcohol to motivate himself for his apology. Well, you know what? Yes, you know, they say that the truth does come out like that, right? So, okay, so you have received somewhat of an apology, right? So, oh, yeah. Okay, well, at least it was somewhat of a something, right? Once he told you that it is his karma to be in a toxic relationship with a psycho like PJ. What are his lessons from this? That is so interesting that he would say something like that. Okay, let's go and see that. So that it is his karma, right? What are his lessons? Lessons coming on through over here, quite frankly, is about judging. We need to be careful about who we judge and how we judge other people, how we judge other situations also. I feel as though it's really, really important over here, and this is the main message that I'm going to say. What he needs to learn over here is about people. It's about how we cannot treat other people like puppets, that we cannot manipulate people, that every single action is going to have a reaction. And if we make an action and we pose an action that is wrong, it is going to come back to us. And I feel like this is what is going on. And this is exactly what it is that he has meant by this. Into the past, he has maybe done things that might have not been also good into the past. And I'm even speaking about past lives. That being said, into the lifetime now, what he is paying for is somebody is doing the exact same thing onto him. Somebody is manipulating him. There's a lot of money. There's a lot of finances. There's a lot going on here that he is simply being manipulated, because without that manipulation, without everything that she is holding upon him, he'd be able to just free himself and to go towards you. So he is being caught into this because of that. So the lesson here is to be careful on our actions, on who and what do we manipulate. My beautiful Dash, if there is anything else that I can do for you, please do let me know, sweetie. And into the meanwhile, I am sending you so much love, beautiful. Fatine, beautiful Fatine, here are your questions. Omar's current feelings and intentions towards you. Let's go with that one first. Thank you, Regina. Perfect. Then we will give you, my beautiful you, a timestamp, sweetie. So you can go to bed. And yes, we will leave you a timestamp. You'll be able to find it. Okay, sweetie? Go into the comment area of the live when it's over, and all the timestamps will be there, sweetie. Sending you a whole bunch of love, Regina. Yes, I do too. It is absolutely adorable. And I was looking at but I fell asleep upon it. I was shopping for other steampunk decks and everything, and I fell asleep upon the whole thing. But yes, I will be shopping for more. Dash, if there's anything else, let me know. And Regina, if you're off to bed, I'm going to say bonne nuit and sweet dreams, sweetie. Thank you, Tina. So let's go and find out over here. My beautiful Fatine, as for Omar, how is Omar feeling towards you, right? Current feelings and intentions. I am getting over here that we're slowly wanting to move a little bit closer. I don't know if you've heard from him lately, but we're willing to jump on in. We're tired of the situation. We want some happiness, but we're still looking to find some strength. So I'm going to say the intentions, they are there. They are strong. We care about you, and we're preparing to move closer to you. Now, hopefully he's going to stay into this beautiful energy, and he'll contact you into the following weeks. Messages from Omar. Let's go and see. And what is coming between Omar and you? The outcome, marriage or commitment or nothing. Okay, we'll check that out. Well, I'm going to go and see what's coming towards you first, then I'll go and do the messages, okay? So what is coming between Omar and you? What is going to be the outcome between Omar and Fatine? Omar and Fatine, what do we have? And voila. Omar and Fatine, I'm getting over here as an overall outcome altogether. I'm getting that we are having a beautiful creation over here. We are getting a beginning. I don't feel like anybody really is leaving. I don't see marriage at this moment. That I am not seeing. I do feel as though there will be a commitment. There will be a relationship, but I feel that it is too early to actually see if there's going to be a marriage. But I am going to say there should be a commitment coming towards you into the following 6 months. And let me go and give you some messages from Omar. Let's go see how Omar is doing and what Omar wants you to know. Susan, you're next, followed up by IG. I've been hurt in love before. I'm trying to protect this connection. I've been hurting without you. You have no idea. I have, look at that, been thinking of proposing to you. I've been putting myself first, and I've been seeing that it has only been hurting me more. But I do know that we are spiritually guided. I can't move on no matter how hard I try. I'm taking some time to heal, to accept the love that I know that I do deserve. I want you and I need you to listen to your intuition. I also want you to know that you are incomparable, that you are irreplaceable. I'm also getting over here that we're waiting for you to make a move. And that they are driving themselves absolutely crazy. Thoughts of you just keep on consuming Omar. Thank you, my beautiful Fatine, for posting those messages for me. You saved me from searching into the chat. I highly appreciate it, sweetie. I am wishing you a beautiful evening. Much love, Fatine. Thank you for coming to see me today. Susan, what was going on with Brian? Because he was acting funny. Was he with a woman or cheating on you before you went to eat lunch with him? Okay, let's go and see that, sweetie. Susan, we're going to put a timestamp for Susan. I don't know if she is here. Susan is at 1:14. I wrote it down, so, but I think we should put a timestamp for Susan at 1:14. So what was going on with Brian? Because he was acting weird. Okay. Was he cheating on you, right? Before you went to eat lunch with him. I'm going to say no over here, sweetie. I don't feel as though he was cheating on you whatsoever. So I'm going to say no. I kind of feel like he was at home. He was doing whatever it was that he was doing. Something had to do with work also for some reason over here. Three of Swords, a reverse position also. There is absolutely no doubt that there was no women that was involved in here whatsoever. So I'm going to say he was not cheating. I feel like he was at home, and for some reason I feel like he was doing something that was regarding finances. If it's not work, it had to do with money. And you love Brian so much. I know you do, sweetie. You just want to be happy and you don't want to get hurt. Beautiful. Was he thinking about you today? Let's go see. Was he thinking about you today? So was he thinking about you today? We're going to go and find that out. Thank you for everybody who's waiting so patiently. IG, you're next up onto the list, sweetie. So was he thinking about you today, sweetie? I'm going to say that he was. At the same time, I'm going to say that sometimes he kind of feels like you're going to leave. Sometimes he's a little bit afraid that you're going to say, that's it, I've had enough, I'm leaving. So I am going to say that yes, he has been thinking of you. I feel like he could just need that really nice big hug coming from you. And for some reason today, he just kind of feels you as being insecure. He feels that maybe you want to leave. And I kind of feel like that makes him sad. And actually that was, I believe, yes. And last night on Brian's break, did he meet up with a woman? Let's go see if he met up with a woman, sweetie. Did he meet up with a woman? Last night, did he meet up with a woman? Hey, is that my friend who just popped in? Hold on, is that CJ? It is. Hello, CJ. I just saw like the little emoticon. I saw your little face. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, I'll check that out. You do have a few minutes ahead of you though, okay, sweet CJ? It is so nice to see you, CJ. Okay, I am getting over here. Okay, so I am getting over here also Three of Wands. I'm getting our Three of Cups followed out by our Hermit. Was he with somebody else? Was he sleeping with somebody else? Absolutely not, sweetie. He was not. He was not with anybody else. I don't want you to worry about that. And you would like to know if your parents are going to be okay. Okay, sign in PA. Are your parents going to be all right? Let's go and see. Will your parents be okay? Will your parents be okay? My beautiful, your parents are going to be okay. I feel like they will be a little bit sad at first. I feel like there's going to be, you know, some little mountains that we're going to have to kind of surmount. We're not going to be quite ready and quite used to the whole situation. But you know what? They're going to be just fine. They're going to be just okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. And you would like to have a general reading. Well, let's go for that, sweetie. A general reading, and then I'm moving back up to IG. A general reading for our beautiful Susan. What do we have popping on up? IG is next. IG, I'm going to do 2 of your donations over here, sweetie. And voila. So I am getting over here that we are financially, I feel as though things are good. At the same time, I am going to say over here that, you know, you do have some investments. I feel like you are investing your time. You're investing a lot of yourself, and I want you just to be careful for that. So Spirit seems to be saying that you do need to take care of yourself, my beautiful Susan, and I could not agree more with Spirit. Take care of yourself. Think of yourself. I feel like you're trying to do that slowly. You're trying to put you ahead, and that is perfect. So please continue to do that. I also feel like you need to release some pain. You need to recover over here. I feel like emotionally speaking, I know how much you love Bryant, but at the same time, I know how much Bryant does give you a lot of grief, a lot of frustration, a lot of worries. I don't want you to worry all that much if you're able to. I know that, you know, if you're going to worry, you're going to worry. There's nothing I'm going to say that's going to change anything. But if you're able to try to find something that just kind of stabilizes you or just makes you a little bit less stress into all of this, to know that, you know what, he is not cheating on you, that he does love you, that he does care for you. So Spirit is giving out some big warnings that you do need to be careful for that. Okay. Diane, thank you so very much. Beautiful. Be with you in a few moments. So I feel like we do need to be a little bit careful for that. And I also feel over here that there is going to be a couple little conflicts coming on by. So just be a little bit careful for those conflicts. Other than that, I feel like sometimes you feel like your life is a little bit one-sided. There is a lot of imbalance, and you feel like there's strings attached to, you know, pretty much everything over here. I just kind of need you to release that and to stand your ground. Financially, things are okay. Love-wise, things are okay also, sweetie. Thank you, CJ. Moving over now to my dear friend, and let me just make sure that I have not skipped anybody so far. Let's go and see IG right now. How does Leo feel? How do Leo and the ex feel about each other? Thank you, Diane, sweetie. If you just want to wait about 2-3 minutes, sweetie, before posting your question, I'll be with you, okay? Dynamite, actually. It's Dynamite. Yes, thank you, sweetie. I know, CJ, but you're not. It is just a question of rebuilding is what it is right now, CJ. Okay, I am getting over here for you that, you know what? IG, how does Leo and X, how do they feel about each other? The umbrella is about wanting to protect each other. It's about wanting, not each other, trying to protect one another from all the storms and everything that is coming on through. The mermaid is actually a bad omen, is actually what it is, because it is about looking at that pot of gold. It's a lot about greed. It's a lot about toxic type of relationships. And ultimately, we end up asking ourselves, where do we go from here, right? So I'm going to tell you over here, how does Leo feel about the ex and each other? I'm definitely going to have to say things are not all that good. My beautiful Susan, 114 is your reading. I'm going to say there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of need to let go. There's a lot of angriness also. They are very angry, I feel, one towards the other. When Leo messages you, what is he going to say? So let's go and see. When Leo messages, what will he say? Honestly, he's going to be asking what you have been up to, what you've been doing of good. He's going to want to know what happiness was into your life, what you have been doing. That's what he's going to be asking. Nothing more. He's going to wait for your answer before moving on with anything else. When will you physically see a Leo? When will IG physically see Leo? When will IG physically see Leo? And I'm going to say over here, when you're physically going to see Leo, seems to be the beginning of May. So the beginning of May, around the first week of May, sweetie. Why is Leo holding back? I will do as usual near the ending, IG, your crosses, okay, sweetie? Let's go see why is Leo holding back. Leo is holding back because he's not able to right now. Leo is holding back because, well, he is afraid. He does believe that you have found happiness elsewhere, but I also believe that he has received counsel that he should not necessarily be dating or seeing other people at this moment, as it could look bad for the divorce that he is going through. Next 4 weeks between Leo and you. Let's go and see that skeleton tarot over here. Next 4 weeks between Leo and you. Next 4 weeks, Leo and you. Let's go for it. All right, beautiful. Our page is creating. Our page is starting something. It's about planning. It's about execution. It's about finally having something coming on forward. So I'm going to say we're going to take whatever is unbalanced and we're going to bring it to a balanced place. We're going to go and see our beautiful Empress. So we're going to be reaching out into the following 4 weeks. And we're going to actually try and, make something good over here with our 10 of Pentacles. We're going to try and bring some abundance into our life. Hello, Haunton. Yes, today is April Fool's Day. I heard onto the radio that people are calling in saying that there's accidents all over the place and on the bridges. And then they say, haha, April Fools. All different kind of things going on. I'm not sure I would do that kind of joke. It doesn't seem right. But yes. Let's go and see over here. Will things get better, my beautiful? Will things get better? And how is Leo viewing you? I'm actually going to go see how is Leo viewing you first. How is Leo viewing you? Leo is viewing you right now as a little bit of a challenge, okay? No lies here, sweetie. You are a challenging happiness. Let me put it that way. As strange as that seems. We all have these challenges in our life. I had challenges with my passports to get vacation. Well, the challenge here coming out for Leo is about contacting you because we're terribly afraid of all this time that has gone on by. We're afraid of just really kind of being grilled, right? But we want that happiness. So this is how we are seeing you right now. Challenging, but definitely worth it because we want to have that happiness and we're not letting go of you. Next 4 months, Leo and you, and will things get better? Well, let's go and do that. Next 4 months. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. So what are we getting over here? We are getting harmony. We are getting love. We are getting beautiful vitality. We're getting over here that sunshine coming on through, and we're ultimately getting over here our manifestation. So next 4 months, good. Whatever you want is whatever you're going to get. Now, will things get better? Let's go and see. Now, I'm going to validate all that with our pendulum. I don't think there's that many pendulum questions, but I will answer what I can. So, are things going to get better? Absolutely over here. We are looking towards the future. We are reconnecting with our 4 of Cups, and ultimately, we're getting that intimacy. We're getting that love with our 2 of Cups. So let's go and see. When that was done, I just really want to know, will things get better with our pendulum at this moment? So will things get better for IG? Spirit, for the highest good of IG, will things get better between Leo and IG? Will things get better? I will check that out, Dynamite. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you for posting, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say things are going to be getting better, sweetie. Now I'm going to ask at the same time, since I already have it over here. Let's go and see. Is Leo giving attention or interested in anybody? Is Leo giving attention to anybody? Spirit, please, for the highest good of IG. And that is a no. Is Leo interested in anybody? Is Leo interested in anybody? And that is also a no. We want to know over here, has Leo been dating? Has Leo been dating anybody? Has Leo been dating anybody? Oh, that is a no. Has he been flirting with anybody? Also a no. Why did he look at your social? Has Leo looked at IG's Snapchat score? Has Leo looked at IG's Snapchat score? And that is a yes. And that is a yes, sweetie. We're going to go and validate that. After IG, Dynamite is next. Dynamite is next after IG. And then I'm going to be moving down the list, everybody. So let's go see, is Leo giving attention to anybody? That seemed to be a no. I'm going to go and see over here with our Lenormand. Let's give our Lenormand a chance at our steampunk. So, no. Is Leo giving attention to anybody at this moment? It is a definite no. I feel as though ultimately this is what we want. We want to have that tree. We want to have that grounding. We want to have that goodness into our life. We want to have that abundance. But I'm also going to say at this moment, I have all women here upside down. We're stuck into a maze is what it is. And I feel like this card could not come out any clearer. Lenormand seems to be saying over here that, you know what, we're stuck into this place where we see other people, we see happiness, we see as things are happening and going on, and for us they're just not happening. And why is that, right? We're feeling stuck is what we're doing. So is he giving attention to anybody? Absolutely not. Has he been dating or flirting anybody? Absolutely not. Why? Because we're into this position where we are stuck into a place where we're interested in somebody, and that's the only person we seem to be interested in. We're getting counsel that we should not be dating anybody. And as I said, we're interested into this one person over here, which seems to be you. But at the same time, we don't really know how to go and get that love. We don't know how to reach out to go and get it. So we're stuck into our own internal maze is truly what we are. Collective, I am going to go and see that also in just a few moments. Beautiful. Now, why does Leo think that you have not messaged? Why has Leo think that you have not messaged? I will be with anybody who has posted through PayPal in a few moments also. So let's go and see over here. Why do we think that you have not messaged? Funny that we get the telephone, isn't it? Things are just greatly unbalanced right now. we don't feel as though you have messaged, because honestly, I kind of feel like we're feeling that there's something going on, that you're feeling like he should have texted you. He's a little bit into his intuition, which I have never seen up until right now at this moment. And ultimately, we feel as though you are wanting to have this power over here and that you have found romance elsewhere. How will you respond when Leo messages? How will you respond when Leo messages? I am getting over here. How will you respond? You're going to be happy, sweetie. You're going to be standing onto your ground. You're going to be into your full power. Why? Because he is reaching out to you and not you reaching out to him. So this is exactly what you have wanted. So you're actually going to be quite happy over here. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to let him speak, and good for you. You're going to let him speak, and you're just going to respond to his questions. Once all of that is done, I feel like you're going to open up, sweetie. And then you're going to be opening up for let's go meet, let's go see each other, let's do something. But at first, it is going to be quite strict, quite, tell me what it is that you have to tell me. You're going to be a little bit cold, is what I'm going to say. And why did Leo look at your social? Why did Leo look at your social? Leo looked at your social for the plain and simple reason that Leo wants to know what you're up to and if you're seeing anybody. I've got the Chariot and I've got our Star. He wants to know if you're with somebody else. He wants to know if you have any night anywhere into your life. And has Leo looked at your snapshot score? Now, the pendulum seemed to say yes. Let me go and see. And I'll go and see what's going on to the next 6 months. And then I'm going to go and see Dynamite over there. But are you still with her, CJ? Are you still with her, my dear? I don't know if you're still with her. From what you're saying, you're kind of feeling quite sad into all of this here. It seems to be more than the promotion, CJ. So has he looked at your snapshot score, my beautiful IG? I am definitely going to have to say there's no doubt we are looking, we are spying as much as we want because we want more clarity. Obviously, over here, our king is watching, is analyzing, looking for the next moves. Let's go and see the next 6 months on. Let's go and see it with our skeleton-y tarot that you like. And let's go and find that out. After, I'm going to be with Dynamite, Bright Eyes, Alexis, followed out by Zarius, Tarot, EA, Darlene, Miriam, Victorious. And then I'm going to be moving back over to our dear IG. So I do have over here our 9 of Cups, but our 9 of Cups over here giving us some happiness. We're getting some optimism. We're getting things that are well balanced out. We're getting a beautiful symbiosis over here, and we're just getting that beautiful power. I feel like Leo, once that divorce, once that separation is done, I just kind of feel like we're going to flourish. We're going to blossom. We're going to be open. We're going to have that relief. It is going to be relieved off of our shoulders. We're finally going to be able to be happy and to open ourselves up. As we open ourselves up, I do believe that we are going to be getting a relationship that is coming out of here, sweetie. So I'm seeing a lot of relief, a lot of happiness coming on into the following 6 months. My beautiful, I will be back when I come back with you. Just one moment. Hold on over here. I am going to be with if you message Leo, okay? That is going to be the following donation. So, and then I'm also going to go and see Bright Eyes, okay? So let's go forward. I'm going to go and see over here our dear friend Dynamite. Hold on. That I am looking for into the chat over here. And there you go. Okay. So I'm actually going to stick right where I was. Hold on. I'm talking to myself, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going over here because Bright Eyes is next. Dynamite, let me just go and get your question over here, sweetie. So you were saying that you're starting your business and it had to do with your daughter. Okay, so hold on just one moment. I'm going to say at the same time, and I believe that this is, yes, collective. If your name does start with a D, and a T as your family name, I did receive everything, and I will be with you in a few moments. Okay, sweetie? Hold on. Okay. Let's go see. So you recently found out that you have a twin flame. Okay. And he's dealing with a bad karmic situation. Will this end up in his favor? And how does he feel about you? Does he understand that this is a fated connection? Let's go and see that, sweetie. Okay. So you recently found out that you have a twin flame. And he's dealing with a very bad karmic situation. Will this end up into his favor? Interesting. Okay, Three of Swords. I am seeing over here. Is this going to end up into his favor? I'm going to say a yes over here. I do believe that it is going to end up into his favor. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to take out some more cards over here. Let's do this. And let's take out over here some cards. We're going to take out a little bit of a cards over here, some kind of pull, and we're going to go and see what's going on. Okay, Dynamite? Let's go and see this. Okay, Dynamite, I am still with you over here, okay? Just taking out a 5 card. We're going to go and find out a little bit what exactly is going on. So, I'm definitely going to tell you over here that yes, okay? As for your twin flame, this bad karmic situation, is this going to end up into his favor? I'm definitely going to say a yes. I don't believe it's going to be ending up like that for the following 3 to 4 months, though. So there is a little bit of a transition over here that is going to be happening. Once that is done, I feel like you're going to be fine. I feel like things are going to be good. But I do have over here my page who is not quite ready to get into a relationship right now. We are manifesting something new. We're manifesting, I feel like we're manifesting love. We're manifesting something much better. We're feeling that we don't have all the love that we need, and we're feeling as though we are stuck, which is why I'm getting our Hanged Man over here into that hanged position. So, hold on, let me just go over here. How does he feel about you? We're going to go and see this. So what I can say over here, how do we feel about you? Right now, I feel like we do want to be with you. I feel like we do want to have an adventure with you, to give you your answer upon that. And does he understand that this is a fated connection? I don't believe that he necessarily understands that it's a fated connection, but I believe that he is going to understand that it is going to be a fated connection. And I'm going to explain why. I am getting over here within the cards. I'm going to remove these ones. I am getting that we are very warm, okay? I feel as though we care about you. I feel as though we have a lot of beautiful intentions. And I feel like our intuition inside is very, very strong. And we're receiving these messages of saying, you know what? You need to follow on through. You need to follow your intuition, and you need to get closer to her. Why? Because it is a fated connection. but he's not quite getting that correlation, that link between both right away. What I can say is that what is going to come on through of all of this within the following 3 to 4 months is new adventure, new excitement, fresh ideas, newness. So we're going to end up leaving whatever is going on onto that bad karmic relationship, and we're going to move on forward closer to you, where we have that limitless potential. We are going to be having that beautiful spirit that is going to be there, that discovery. We're going to be actually tapping into a lot of fearlessness, a lot of beautiful energy. Within that, what I can see over here is that we're going to get that reunion, which is what you want, which is getting closer to you. So we're getting that love, we're getting that joy, we're getting that healing and that comfort. It is all coming close to you with beautiful pleasures. So to answer your questions, are good things coming your way between you and your twin flame? Definitely. If this energy stays as it is within the following 3 to 4 months, we're leaving the bad, we're moving towards you. Great adventure, good things are coming. But we do need to know that in order to do that, what are we going to do? As I said, we're leaving that. We're moving on. We're leaving the current situation because we're feeling unfulfilled. We're feeling as though it is bad. We're walking away into a new place with you, which is somewhat unknown, but somewhat known, because we feel it deep inside of us. That connection is very strong. It is there. So we're going to be letting go, and we're going to move closer to you. Ultimately, I do feel as though we do have our creations over here with our Queen of Wands, which is coming on through. So we will be entering into this relationship with great confidence, with a social, I'm going to say a little bit of independence at first, but a lot of passion, a lot of determination, a lot of beautiful optimism. So ultimately, I'm going to say a yes. This is going to end up into his favor. I do feel like he is going to leave that bad karmic relationship. He's going to go closer to you within the following 3 to 4 months. Beautiful. If there is anything else, my beautiful dynamite, that I can do for you, please do let me know into the chat area, sweetie. And I'm going to scroll on down because I don't know. And voila. Okay, it is all good. Let's move on forward now to, hold on, okay, that is all good. I'm moving on over now to my dear friend, Bright Eyes. After Bright Eyes, I'm moving over to Alexis, and then I'm going over to PayPal. So here we go with Bright Eyes. Does Rufus think of you the way that you think of him? Let's go and see. And I'm not quite sure if Bright Eyes is somewhere around, so I am going to write 147. So here we go, Bright Eyes. Does Rufus think of you the way that you do think of him? I am getting over here. Yes, timestamp for Bright Eyes is 1 hour 47. 147. So I do get over here some beautiful. I am a butterfly. Don't post your question right away, though. Okay, sweetie, please just wait because I'll lose you, sweetie. Okay, so does, sweetie, he does. Bright Eyes. Does Rufus think of you the way that you do think of him? There is absolutely no doubt about it. It is a yes. I do feel as though he does miss you also. He does want to be with you. Let me go see if he does want to be with somebody else and what is going on with that, okay? Yes, I will take care of beautiful butterfly for today. Just don't post your question right away, sweetie. Thank you, Katya. All right, hold on. So does Rufus think of you the way that you think of him and missing you and wanting to be with you. It was all a definite yes. Does he want to be with somebody else? And I'm going to go and validate all of this with our beautiful pendulum over here, Bright Eyes. What I can say right now is I do not feel like he does want to be with anybody else. I am getting my Knight into the reverse position. I don't feel like he wants to move on forward with anybody else. I just kind of feel like he is a little bit stuck into his position right now, and he is having some problems moving on forward from that. Let me take some more cards out over here. So it's a definite no, sweetie. It is a no. He definitely does not want to be with anybody else. There is no doubt about that. Nine of Swords over here. I'm getting my star into manifestation, still wanting to manifest with you, wanting to jump into a relationship with you, just really not being quite ready for it at this moment. So I am going to say a yes, sweetie. He does miss you. He does think of you. He does manifest this connection. He's just not ready to jump on in, sweetie. Let me go and validate all of this with our pendulum, okay? So does Rufus for Bright Eyes? Does Rufus think of Bright Eyes? And that is a yes. Does Rufus miss Bright Eyes? Also a yes, sweetie. I want to know, does Rufus want to be with somebody else other than Bright Eyes? And that is a no. Sending you so much love. Thank you for waiting, my beautiful Bright Eyes. Wishing you a beautiful evening, sweetie. I am moving, yes, collective awakening. If you want to post your question, sweetie, I'm going to go and see if I have your question. And thank you so very much for waiting. And I also have over here Regina. So collective awakening, let me just go and find out if you posted the question over here. I don't have your question. If you want to post your question, sweetie, I'm going to answer over here, Regina, and we're going to put a timestamp for Regina at 1:51, and collective awakening is next. So we want to know, what are Ben's feelings and thoughts for you, my beautiful Regina? Let's go and see that right away. Collective awakening, you're next. Please do post your questions, sweetie, and thank you for waiting, beautiful. So what are Ben's feelings and thoughts for you? Ah, you are there. Ah, sweetie. All right, here we go then. You don't need the timestamp. So let's go for it. I am getting over here the Lovers. Sweetie, 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 sweetie. Okay, I was going to say, is this for a reconciliation or something of the such? Because as much as I feel like we want to contact you, but we're not quite ready to do so, are you ever going to reconcile? Yes, this is what I'm seeing. I do see that there is a possibility, sweetie, but it's there, and at the same time, it's a little bit not. I'm going to explain. Love-wise, I don't feel like we're really, thinking about it right now. I do have you into a reverse position. Whatever happened between both of you, I do see that there is somewhat of a clear break. I don't feel at this moment, my beautiful Regina, that he is moving towards you, or that he is wanting to move towards a relationship. And I do have you a little bit here into my reverse. My good news is I do have my Knight of Wands over here. My Knight of Wands is into an up and reverse position. So at this moment, and I'm going to say for the following, I'm going to say 6 to 7 weeks, this is going to stay stagnant. Nothing is going to change there. After that, I'm going to say if this energy stays as it is, you do have a good chance of modification of the energy, because I do have our Knight who is creating, who is thinking, who is wanting, and along with that, I'm getting over here celebrations, getting together. So I'm going to say within the following 6-7 weeks, there could be a modification over here. I feel like we might go back maybe and contact you as friends, and then maybe within the friends we can change into a relationship to reconcile. So My beautiful Regina, I'm not going to say that it is a complete no, but I'm not going to say it's a complete yes. I'm going to say that there is a door that's going to be opening for you into the following weeks. Yes. So I'm going to say over here, hold on strong, my beautiful. It is not right away, but there is hope. So let's hold on to that beautiful hope. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else that I can do for you. Beautiful. My beautiful collective, sweetie, if you are somewhere around, please do post your question. So I am just going to write over here, I am waiting for collective awakening. And you must be writing. Yes, okay. And I'm going to go and see over here, Alexis. How does Chris Taurus feel about you, Scorpio? So how does Chris Taurus feel about you, Scorpio? Let's go and see that. So how does Chris Taurus feel about you, Scorpio? Thank you, beautiful Regina. If you have any other questions, you can post it onto the side, sweetie. I'll see you into the chat. I'll answer it, beautiful. So how does Chris feel about you, sweetie? I am getting over here. I feel, and I don't know if you're with this person or not at this moment, I kind of feel like we're not ready for a relationship. I'm going to say for the moment, we're a little bit on standby over here. I'm going to take some more cards out and go see what the other cards have to say. Kind of feel like we're feeling a little bit left out into the cold. I'm going to tell you, if this is for a reconciliation, I'm going to say for the moment, I'm not quite seeing it. I feel as though we're searching for ourselves and we're still healing, and we have not been able to do that yet. If this is for a new relationship, they're lacking information. They need a little something more. So I'm going to say if this is a new relationship, that you do need to leave it a little bit more time over here. Ultimately, I do feel like something good is going to be coming out of here. I do have my Two of Cups and I do have my Nine of Pentacles. So if it is for a new relationship, I will say within the following weeks, you will have something good. There should be a relationship that is going to be coming out of this. But if it's for a reconciliation, it's going to be a little bit difficult. We need to leave it some more time. Yes, please. Or it could resend when you get it. Oh, Dynamite, please do send it. I'll answer you as soon as I see it, Dynamite. I thought I saw something about your daughter and about business. Please, if you can resend it, beautiful, because it's mostly lost into the chat. I'll answer you, Dynamite, as soon as I see it, okay? Collective. I don't have a collective yet. Let's go and see Zaria. Is Fukan Findlay watching your social media, feeling envious of you and of the fact that you got real estate course certificate? Okay, let's go and see that if we're feeling like that. I will check that out, Regina. I will check it out right away. So do I see him in a relationship with anybody else? Do I see him in a relationship with anybody else? I am getting over here our Six of Swords, our Six of Wands. I'm going to say a no over here. I do not see him into a relationship with anybody else, my beautiful Regina. Thank you, Collective Awakening. I'm going to answer Zaria's Tarot, and I'm going to answer your question. So is Fukan Finley watching your social media, feeling envious of you because you got your real estate course certificate? Let's go and see. Thank you, Lilith. I do have my page. Well, you know what? I'm going to say yes, yes, and a yes again. I do feel like there's actually some judgment over here. There is a lot of envy going on. A lot of frustration is what I'm going to say. Sorry. So there is absolutely no doubt about it over here. Beautiful. We do have a lot of jealousy. I kind of feel as though we're not really accepting that you could get something that maybe he could not get, that you have some beginnings that he does not have. And it's almost as if he feels that you have cheated somewhere or something, which I'm sure that you have not cheated whatsoever here, sweetie. But this is definitely the way that he is feeling. So whatever it is that you have, he kind of feels like you cheated in order to get it, or maybe you didn't quite deserve it and he did deserve it. So there's no doubt about it. Yes, this is one of the things. We are quite envious, and I'm going to say jealous of what you have, sweetie. Collective awakening. Let's go and see that. Then I'm going to go and see Jasmine, EA, and Darlene. So beautiful. After years in a relationship, okay, we split 10 months ago, and you've been in touch. Okay. Will Paul and you ever be together again? Let's go and see that, sweetie. Anna Lynn, hello, beautiful, and thank you. So after 10 years into a relationship, you split 10 months ago. You've been in touch. Will Paul and you ever be together again? Six of Cups are telling me that you're definitely going to be into that connection. The King of Swords over here are 8 of Wands. We're feeling as though something is a little bit unjust over here, but the powers are definitely there if you do want to. My ultimate answer is going to be a yes. I'm going to say yes. It's not going to be quite right away. I feel like it's going to be within the following 6 months. You're going to continue contact. I feel like it's going to be into a friendship. After the friendship, I'm going to say that we're definitely going to be, and it's going to be coming from him. We're going to be thinking about this. We're going to be making a move, and I feel like it's going to be accepted. So there's no doubt about this. Collective awakening, it is a yes. Will you and Paul ever be together again? It is a yes, no doubt about it. Now, why hasn't he been able to fully commit into the past? Let me go and see that. Why we have not been able to fully commit into the past. Why have we not been fully able to commit into the past? You know what? It has to do with him. It has to do with the fact that we like to kind of manipulate things, is what I'm going to say. We don't like to be stuck into a mold, if you will. We like to be the one who's taking action. We like to be the one who establishes the rules. We like to be powerful. We do like to have a stability, but at the same time, I just kind of feel like we don't like to be stuck into one rigid place where we're kind of stuck there. I feel like it's just a little bit too much. Now, into the past, I feel as though he was not able to do so because he did not want to feel as though he was, if you want, a little bit locked down. But I feel as though this has changed. I feel as though by the time into the following 6 months, things are going to change. He is going to change. And I feel as though we're going to have change that mentality. We're going to be open to have that commitment. So I don't feel like within the following 6 months, we're going to be stuck still with that problem. Into the past, he kind of felt like he was stuck a little bit into a jail, and he was not able to do anything or to move on forward. And it just kind of blocked him emotionally speaking. But that is definitely going to be lifted into the following, it's definitely going to be lifted into the following months. No doubt about it. My beautiful collective soul, not collective soul, awakening, my beautiful sweetie, let me know if there is anything collective awakening that I can do for you other. Let's go and see now. Hold on with this. Let's move on over to Jasmine. Jasmine, part 2. Here we go. What is the universe and spirit trying to tell you during this time? That why and you're not texting, and why is the universe doing this? Thank you everybody for your great patience today. And why is the universe doing this? Let's go and find out. Oh, you're wondering, he just started dating. Is it serious? I'm going to go and check that out at Collective Awakening. Just give me one moment. I did not see that question up there. So I am seeing over here that the universe is doing this, sweetie, because I feel like the universe is trying to give out messages to you, to him also, but I feel mostly to you. I feel as though you have a little bit of a pattern, and I feel like you need to break that pattern. You need to stand your ground. The universe is telling you that you need to stand your ground here, sweetie. Well, why you be in a relationship by the end of August 2022? Again, you do have to be careful. You do need to break the silence in order for this to happen, okay, Jasmine? So I am going to say, if you do break that silence, I am going to say a yes, that a possibility is there at the end of summer. A reading for the 11th until the 17th. A reading for the 11th all the way to the 17th. Okay, he is going to be quite decisive. Now, if you don't text him back when he comes back, well, there's no news. He's going to continue to stay in his position, and you're going to continue to find that this is highly unfair. So there is no doubt about it. If you are willing to reach out, then I do feel like there is going to be some texting. There's going to be some messages that are going to go on by. But if not, I feel as though it is going to be a silent week. Will him and you ever go partying like he did into the video at any time? So would you and him ever go partying like he did into a video? That is a no, beautiful. I feel as though you would like to, because I feel like it would be different. I feel like you'd be participating into something that he's kind of trying to poke you with, but I don't see that as happening. How will things go for him as he returns back? Mentally drained, as last time you spoke, he said that he was kind of out of it, which you said you're happy for him. Let me go and see how he's going to be feeling when he does come back. When he does come back, I am going to say he is going to be quite tired, sweetie. I feel as though he has gone on vacation, but I feel as though he has gone on vacation, he's gone to have fun. He's not sleeping. He's moving around. He's doing things. He's seeing things. So I definitely feel as though whenever he does come back, he is going to be mostly silent. I'm going to say onto his side. I don't feel like he's going to be partying all that much when he does come back right away. Beautiful. Now, before I move over to your part 3 and then your part 4, Jasmine, I'm going to go and answer over here, Collective Awakening. He just started dating, and you want to know, is it serious? I will check that out at this moment, Dynamite. So you want to know what is going on over here. Okay. So at this moment, is it serious? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say it is only for fun at this moment. And your daughter thinks that she has a twin named Chris. What does their short-term future look like? And you have spiritual gifts and hoping. Okay, let's go see. So she has a twin named Chris. I'm going to say that whoever this Chris is, I am going to say that yes, this could definitely be a twin over here. But I don't quite feel as though the twin is ready for love at this moment. I do feel as though into the following months there is a possibility over there, because I do feel as though this king is moving on forward, offering love, and I feel as though the queen is waiting for that goldness, waiting for that greatness to come upon to her. So I am going to say that it is a yes for Chris. As for the twin, I am going to say that yes, into the following months there should be a beautiful relationship that should be coming out into the following, I'm going to say, approximately 4 months. Hello, Kevin, and thank you. And let's go and see. Hold on. Let me just go back up. The other question, collective, I already answered about years in a relationship. You're wondering about Paul and you, and I said that Paul and you will be together again someday. I said within the following 6 months, and he was not able to commit into the past because he was stuck into what he thought was a little bit of a mental jail. But into the following 6 months, that will be something of the past, so you're not going to have to worry about that, sweetie. As for what is going on over here, Spirit says about the connection or love for her. So that I'm going to say love within the approximately 4 months. Now, what does her short-term future look like? I'm going to say over here, there's going to be a little bit of disappointment. We're going to be wondering a little bit where we're going. We're going to have a little bit of a lack of faith. But then I feel like things are getting a little bit more close, where she's getting closer to Chris. I feel like we're getting a little bit more optimistic. I feel just that whatever it is that was blocking us, may it be from love, may it be those internal blockages, we're actually going to be able to let them go. And because of that, we're gaining that clarity. That clarity is going to be coming in towards her. It is going to relieve those blockages. So as for love, it is going to allow for that twin, Chris, to come on in. And at the same time, I feel as though whatever has been clouded, whatever was a little bit into the unknown, is simply going to be known. I do feel as though, financially speaking, I'm going to say what she has right now seems to be quite stable. I don't see, that many different things coming upon. Love, as I said, is coming her way. We're getting unified love. We're getting partnership. We're getting mutual attraction, romantic love. So great things are coming for your daughter. Financially, stable. Socially, I'm going to say what is right now is pretty much what is going to be also. Nothing bad coming in, no backstabbing, no gossip, nothing of the such. As for, you are wondering, as for the spiritual gifts. As for the spiritual gifts, I'm going to say that you seem to be able to talk to people who have been deceased. And as for your daughter, I feel like she is able to speak quite well and easily with the angel world. So I'm going to say, if you guys meditate, definitely try to meditate, definitely try to tap into that, or just try to take some, tranquil moments where you're by yourself, and in order to work upon it. The more you work upon it, the more you have an awakening, the more you'll get these spiritual gifts that will come closer to you, and you'll be able to ask questions, get answers, not only for you, but for the people that are around you, sweetie. What am I not seeing? Oh no, I just answered that, Dynamite. Maybe you just didn't get it because there's like a lag over here. You feel has been withholding from you in years. Yes, no. As for your spiritual gifts, that is what I'm getting over here, sweetie. As I said, your daughter is able to tap into angel energy. You are able to speak to people who have passed on by, maybe people that are close to you or away. So whatever it is that you want to open over here that is around of those type of concepts, go for it. May it be tarot, may it be crystal balls, may it be private readings, may it be a shop or a business that you're going to open with all different kind of products and oracles, and it could be witchcraft. Anything of that is going to be absolutely fantastic for both of you guys. It is my great pleasure, beautiful collective. I'm so sorry, guys. I see you're posting, and I know that there's a lag on YouTube of like 30 to 40 seconds. So yeah, you always get my answer a little bit later. It is my great pleasure. Thank you for waiting, sweetie. Thank you for coming to see me. Much love, many blessings sent out to you, to your daughter, to your beautiful future, and to your business, sweetie. You've got this. You're going to succeed. A beautiful Jasmine, part 3. How will things go for him when he returns back? And did he need to get away because he was getting mentally drained? Yes, let's go and see that. Well, you weren't even there, that Anderson kid. Okay, so here we go. I am getting over here, beautiful. You know what? That it is not a question of being drained. He did not leave because of that. He does have some friends over there, and I feel like he just wanted to get away. He wanted to go have some fun, and that's what he did, sweetie. Yes. And when he returns back, should you play the virtual game or should you play with him and get us... let me go see. I don't know. I'm in part 3. I did part 2. I'm in part 3 now. I am going to say over here, beautiful, that as for the candy, if you want to play the game, go for it, sweetie. I am to say, though, that I kind of feel like you guys are playing a lot of games, and I feel like you just really need to talk. So if you get back to the game, you're going to get back to the same situation where you're at. He might play the game, but then you're not going to hear from him, and you'll see videos. I feel like you've gotten to a point where you kind of just need to move on to something else over here, sweetie. I don't know. It's part 3 into my email here, sweetie, is what I'm seeing. Part 2 I answered about 5 minutes ago, Jasmine. When will him and you meet again? When will Jasmine and Y meet again? Please, Spirit, for the highest of good, please do let me know. When will Jasmine and Y meet again? I'm not getting over here till the month of May, sweetie. Mid-May. Mid-May is what I'm going to say. Yes, you have to go back, sweetie. I did it about 5 minutes ago. And now I'm moving over to your part 4. Zarius Tarot, I did your question about 10 minutes ago, and it was a yes for Foucault Finley watching your social media. Yes, because this person was envious. This person was jealous because they kind of believe that they deserve it and not you. They also kind of feel as though maybe that, you know, there was some cheating. There was something that was involved into here that you just don't really deserve it, and they believe that they do. So you were definitely right, Zaria, about, you know, this person watching your social media, but I'm going to say they're envious and jealous, sweetie. And let's go and see your part 4. Jasmine, there was Zaria Tarot about 10 minutes ago, and you were right after, sweetie, so you need to scroll back a few minutes there. I'm going to go and do your part 4 now if you want to listen to your part 4 first. How does he feel about you, and does he have any feelings for you in general? Let's go and see that. In the meanwhile, EA, sweetie, if you could please post your question. CJ, I have not answered your question yet, CJ. Don't go. We'll put you a timestamp, CJ. Let's go and see EA if you would like to post your question. So let's go and find out over here, how does he feel about you, and does he have any feelings in general? I do still feel as though he is quite attracted to you, sweetie. At this moment, though, I do feel like there are a lot of issues, and I feel like he is more into having some fun, and I feel like he's more into a friendship right now, which is why you really, really have to, you know, just talk with him, sweetie. You need to figure things out. How does he feel when you watch his videos in general? I am going to say he feels happy. He feels as though it's a mutual friendship. Will he be vacationing again? And if so, when? As long as he needs to rejuvenate again. Thank you, Collective Awakening. Wishing you the most beautiful evening. Again, thank you so much for coming on in. Thank you for your beautiful patience to every single one of you guys. I am going to say over here, within the following month, he is going to go back. And I feel like he's going back because it's not just a question of going to, you know, relax himself, to clear his mind. I feel like it is a question of going and just kind of having some fun and changing that page. EA, Darlene, Miriam, and Victorious reads. Then I'm moving back over to my dear friend IG. Yes, it is, Tarima, but it's a little bit sad because you guys have to wait. Thank you, Zaria. Oh no, you don't have to repost it, sweetie. I already told you what the answer was. Zaria, did you get my answer, sweetie? Thank you, Tarima. Zaria, beautiful Zaria. He was feeling very jealous, sweetie. He was feeling very jealous because he doesn't believe that you necessarily deserve it. He believes that you deserve it more. I'm not seeing a third party, Jasmine. I do believe that he just believes that, you know what? He deserves it more than you do, and he doesn't understand why you should get it and maybe not him, or if he does. There's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of envious over here, and there's a lot of questions that seem to be unanswered is what I'm seeing over here, my beautiful Zaria. EA, if you could post your question. In the meanwhile, I'm going to see Darlene. What is Bam feeling about you, and when will you be able to get him off of your mind? And is he the reason that you're moving slowly towards Jim? Let's go see Darlene. All right, Jasmine. Yes, no more donations for today, guys. So what is Bam feeling about you? When I'm done with Victorious reads, I'm moving back over to IG. AA, if you're somewhere around, please do post your question. So I'm getting over here, sweetie Darlene, what is Bam feeling about you? Honestly, what I am seeing is that he's a little bit still. I'm getting some sadness. I'm getting some sadness, sweetie. I'm getting some judgment. I'm getting that we do think about you, but I just don't feel like he's going to be on his way back, Darlene. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, sweetie, I don't know when you're going to be able to get him off of your mind. I'm getting over here in about 5 months, which I know kind of seems far away, but it's what I'm getting, sweetie. So I'm going to say, hold on strong, cut those cords. If you're able, Darlene, to cut those cords, to do a cord cutting spell, to just get that energy away. It's going to take some time, but the energy will leave, and this is why you're moving slowly towards Jim. You're still attached, but I honestly don't feel like he's coming back, sweetie. Anyways, not at this moment. I know, Darlene. So I'm going to say, Bam right now, I feel like Bam is pretty much doing what Bam wants to do onto his side. I don't feel like he wants to get back into a love relationship right now, sweetie. So I'm going to say, give yourself a little bit of time. Give yourself some healing time. Sometimes by starting a relationship with somebody else, you end up, you know, just really being able to move on and just cut the cords. Sometimes that helps. So maybe if you're able to move closer to Jim quicker, you'll be able to see more possibilities and it'll be easier to forget about him. But there's definitely some healing to do over here, sweetie. Sending you much love, beautiful Darlene. You've got this, sweetie. Miriam, are messages from my ex readings a thing? If so, can I get those on a timestamp for your reading? You have to run some errands. Okay, so we're going to leave over here a message for Miriam. Miriam is going to be timestamped at 2:24. So Miriam, timestamp 2:24. Jasmine, no more donations, please, sweetie. Okay, let's go and get those messages for you. This is for Miriam at 2:24 for Miriam. Victorious reads, if you could please post me your question, sweetie. Victorious reads. No, Sierra, I have not answered your question yet, sweetie. But I just said it again, Zaria. I did your reading like 3 times, sweetie. Okay, Zaria, don't look for your reading. Just listen to me a few moments. You tried rewinding. You don't need to rewind. Just listen to me a few moments, okay? Yes, this person is looking at your social media. Yes, they do feel quite envious. They don't quite know how you went and got that and they didn't get it, or maybe they didn't get as much as a good of a grade or a mark, but they are envious and they are definitely jealous of you, sweetie. Definitely. There is absolutely no doubt about it, beautiful. So a lot of jealousy, a lot of envious, and they are spying on you. They, for some reason, they just don't believe that you deserve to have this. I'm sorry, I don't know why you can't find it, sweetie. For you, Miriam, let me just put you a little bit of a timestamp over here. Miriam, hold on. Miriam is at 2:24. It is my pleasure. I'm so sorry, Zaria. You had problems trying to find your read, sweetie. Miriam, I'm getting over here. Drinking seems to be the only thing that numbs my mental agony. I'm worried that it might be too late to make things right between us. I have never missed anybody in my life as much as I miss you. I'm not seeing anybody else, if that is what you are wondering. I'm coming up with a plan, with an offer that you can't refuse. I'm taking the time to heal, to accept the love that I know that I deserve. I never meant to hurt you, and I'm not who you think that I am. You still have clothes and belongings where we lived, and he has no problem with it. You see, that's exactly what it is, beautiful. What you have felt is exactly what it is. All right, so hold on just 1 second. No, you didn't miss it. Yours, Kevin. All right, Miriam, judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to try to turn this around. I am still healing. It is my pleasure, Darlene. Thank you for waiting, sweetie. If I could turn back time, I would, and I would do it all different. I was misguided, I was blinded, and I could not see straight. And that is what I have for you, my beautiful Miriam. Sending you so much love, sweetie. No, the Oracle. We'll be back tomorrow, sweetie. Same time, same place. Okay, so I am missing over here EA, who has not yet posted the question, and I'm also missing a Victorious Reads. So I'm going to go and see Sierra, and I'm going back. I have Sierra left. I have Tina, CJ, and Kevin left, and Jasmine. Okay, so I'm going to go and see Sierra. You have one question, sweetie. And then I'm going back up over to IG. So please tell me about any new love interest coming in next week. Let's go and see that, sweetie. All right, beautiful Sierra, what do we have? New love coming in for you. I am getting over here the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, also the Nine of Cups. And I'm getting the Lovers. Okay, whoever is coming into your life next week, I am going to say that they are manipulative. Do be careful. This is somebody who is coming on in. They come in and they can leave quite quickly. They're coming on in for sex, they're coming on in for fun. So if you're open for some fun next week, I'm going to say that, you know, the possibility is definitely there. What is interesting is I feel like whoever this person is coming on in, who is very highly interested in something that is more of a sexual nature at first, can definitely come into a love relationship. So I am definitely going to have to say over here that, you know what? This person coming on in could be quite good. So next week, anyways, you're having somebody coming on in. They're interested. They're moving towards you. So somebody good, sweetie. And let's go and see. Well, your job. When will my job? Yes. What is going on with that? I thought that they had already promoted you here, sweetie. So when will your job realize that they need to make you a, yeah, let's go see. A manager or higher. When are they going to be giving you that promotion, right? Let's go see. So when is that going to happen? All right, I have over here my Knight of Wands, followed by a lot of happiness. You know what? Some giving, some sharing. They're going to figure this out in 4 months, sweetie, not before. So there is no doubt about it. Beautiful Sierra, you're going to have to wait a little bit. Within the following 4 months, you're going to be having some celebrations. They're going to be offering either more money to you or a new position, sweetie. But you have about 4 months to wait, sweetie. But it is coming your way. I am now moving back over to IG. And then I'm going to be moving over to, hold on just one moment. After IG, I'm coming to Tina and CJ. Tina, CJ, followed by Alexis, Kids World, Butterfly. You guys are next up. And so on. So here we go. You guys are following right after IG. So IG, my beautiful you. If you message, here we go. So if you message Leo, what is going to happen? Yeah, you're hearing things, Sierra. No, I was speaking to my kids. You're not hearing anything. Oh, EA, please do post your question. No, Sierra. I have my older son who's gone at karate for 2 hours, and I had questions by my 2 other younger ones who should be playing into the playroom. And so you did hear me speaking French. You did, sweetie. Let's go see. I tried to make it really subtle, but I mean, yeah. So If you message Leo, what will happen? Beautiful. If you message Leo, what are you doing? You're unblocking those doors of love is what you are doing. And by unblocking those doors of love, that you're opening is what you're doing. You are getting room for abundance, for greatness, for happiness, for just leaving everything that has gone by and just closing that door. It's kind of like cutting the cords. We need to cut the cords on whatever has gone through that was not good, and we need to get to something better. So this is what I'm getting. By texting, if you message, you open up the doors. How is he going to respond? How will he respond? Let's go and see. Hello, Kiara, sweetie. Nice to see you. Beautiful. So how will he respond? All right. I am getting over here. Hold on. You know what? How is he going to respond? He's going to be progressing. He's going to have a movement towards you. So we're going to have that beautiful ambition all together. Our king is going to be strong. Our king is going to know that, hey, we still do have a chance. Hey, you're not gone with somebody else. And so what are we going to get? We're going to get that passion that's going to be coming on in. Thank you, EA. I'll answer you in about 1 moment, okay? 1 minute. I'll be right with you, sweetie. Thank you for coming back in. We were looking for you. What is going to be the outcome with Leo and you, IG? Outcome for Leo and you. Outcome, 10 of Pentacles. Yes, I am liking 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. We're working together. 7 over here. We are getting a lot of different possibilities. Honestly, the outcome, it is good. It is beautiful. It is about working together in order to get that relationship. It's really going to go by pieces, by steps, kind of like that puzzle. First puzzle, let's contact. Let's see each other. Let's work onto the relationship and make this a solid relationship. So this is what I'm seeing. A beautiful relationship will be born out of all of this, strength that you guys have. Now, will Leo offer you a relationship and when? I'm going to check out the pendulum for that too. Kiara is the final donation for the night, guys. So here we go. Let's go and see. Thank you, Kiara. You know what? What I do see over here, will Leo offer you a relationship? It is a yes, but it does not seem to be coming on through, not until the end of summer. So I'm going to say July, August. Okay, I am going to say over here that this is a yes. You are definitely going to want it. Why? Because it's going to bring you a lot of love. It's going to bring you a lot of openness. It's going to bring you what you've been looking for, sweetie. And I just feel that it's been such a long time coming. You're just going to be so happy, beautiful. Is Leo going to keep trying to be into your life? And I'm going to validate all of this in a moment with our pendulum. Don't worry. I will check that out, EA. Thank you, sweetie. So, will Leo keep trying to be into your life? We're not giving up on you, sweetie. We're definitely not giving up on you. We're afraid of changes. We are a little bit unmotivated right now. We're a little bit at a crossroads, but you know what? We believe that dreams do come true. We believe in abundance, and all together, we're not going to let go. Oh yes, Tarima, always, never let go. Will Leo physically be in your life next year? yes, yes, and yes, and you're dancing away to that. You're doing some balladi over here. It's a definite yes here, sweetie. No doubt about it. Beautiful. And let's go and see the rest of the year. And we're going to go and see that with a little bit of Lenormand is what we're going to do. And then we're going to validate with Pendulum. I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to answer EA because EA was a little while ago and we lost EA. And then I'll be right back with you, IG. So let's go and see over here, rest of the year. Rest of the year. Look at that. Now, the ring is not necessarily about engagement. I know that we often think about that, but it is about a cycle that we have embarked on, that we are good and that we are moving towards. It is about those clouds that are clearing, allowing clarity, allowing goodness, taking what has been bad, what has been ended, and opening for new renewal. So the rest of the year, what are you getting? You're getting propositions, you're getting some love, you're getting some openings over here, and so much beautiful clarity, sweetie. You are getting that beautiful mountain that you have worked so hard to climb upon it, that it is definitely due to you, sweetie. So the rest of the year, it is good, it is beautiful. Love is offered to you. Let me validate this, and then EA, and then back to IG. So I want to know over here, will Leo offer a relationship to IG? And that is a yes. Now, when will Leo do this? When will Leo offer this relationship? And the relationship seems to be coming into the month of August. Will IG want this relationship? Will IG want this relationship? Will IG want the relationship? And that is a beautiful yes. Will Leo keep trying to be into IG's life? Also a yes. It's not a problem, Kiara. Don't worry, sweetie. Will Leo physically be in IG's life next year? And that is also a yes. My beautiful IG, I'll be right back with you in just one moment. So, hold on here just 1 second. You say, Sierra, they haven't given you any forms to sign. Okay, well, you know, I'm going to say over here that you need to leave it a little bit more time. As I said, they do want to give you something. I just don't feel like it's coming towards, but I thought you had already had it. I thought you had given, you know, they had given you that promotion. So it's going to be coming your way, sweetie. You just need to wait a little bit longer, sweetie. They're definitely going to offer it to you. Now, EA, let me go see what's going on. So you just want to know what is up with, okay, you're currently separated now. You blew up your phone about 8 times. Yes, that's what you were saying. 15 years living together, and then he just kind of disappeared, right? And now he's calling you like crazy. Okay. So since you're on and off separation, has he cheated? Let me go and find that out. And why did he call so many times, right? So EA, here we go. IG, don't go too far. You're next, sweetie. So, on and off separation. Has he cheated since November 21st? Has he cheated? I am definitely going to have to say over here that he has not cheated, which is really good news, is it not? Not whatsoever. I don't feel like he's out celebrating. I don't feel as though... No. I don't feel as though he is out celebrating. I don't feel as though he's cheating. I don't feel like anything of the such. What he is actually trying to do right now is to find his own way. He is trying to find his own route. So definitely no cheating. Nothing has gone on over there. Now, the big question is, why has he called you so many times in so few moments, right? So why has he called 8 times in 6 minutes? I am going to say over here, you know what? I feel as though he wants to come back to you, sweetie. Now, why did it come so suddenly, EA? Because he did call, you know, many, many times into very few amount of minutes. But I really feel as though, you know, sometimes you just kind of get that courage. It is that right here. It is that right now. And you need to get your answer. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling as though he needed to have that answer. He wanted to contact you at all costs. He's tried. Now I feel like you're going to have a little bit of a pause. I don't feel like he's going to be contacting you right away at this moment. There's going to be, I'm going to say maybe even a whole month, EA, before he contacts you again. That being said, I mean, if you do want to come back with him, why not, you know, contact him, ask him, you know, what's up, because he did call you. Otherwise, it's going to be about a month before he contacts you again. Just kind of feel as that was that moment. He was picking up his nerve and his strength and his courage. He needed to talk to you. He needed to tell you something, and it was right here, right now. I feel as though he wants to come back into a relationship with you, EA. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, okay, sweetie? I am moving back over now to IG, and IG I have 1 and 2 left, so let's go for it over here. Hold on. Okay. And voila. So how's Leo's divorce now? How is Leo's divorce right now? Actually, I'm going to go with this one. After IG, yes, I have Tina, I have CJ, Alexis, Kids World, Butterfly, Annalyn, Kevin, and Kiera. So how's Leo's divorce now? Let's go and see. You know what? It's slowly getting better is what I'm going to say, IG. It is difficult. It's not easy, but I feel like a lot of things have gone by. I feel like now it's a lot of paperwork. It's a lot of judge and lawyers and everything that goes with it. But I feel like their big part has already been done. Kind of feel like we need to let some time go by now. Is Leo going to apologize? Is he going to apologize? Beautiful you. Will Leo apologize? No. My beautiful. As much as I would love him to apologize, at first he is not. I feel like later on into a relationship he will, but I don't want you to expect an apology when he does contact you or even into the first, you know, meetings, because he does not want to lift up what was hidden underneath that rug. He doesn't want to get to that place. But once he knows that you guys are secure, that's when he's going to open up and he's going to say that he's sorry, sweetie. Oh, what a nice name. Witchy Tarot. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let's go over here and see. Hold on. When will Leo heal? When will Leo heal? Leo is going to heal into the month of May, my beautiful. Into the month of May. Is Leo thinking of you? I don't want to use this deck. I want to move over to this one. I haven't used it with you, and I know that you like it. So let's go see. Is Leo thinking of you? We are thinking of you, sweetie, but it's a little bit of that contrast like we were having into the beginning, where we're thinking of you. We have that clarity that is over there. We want to reach out. We want to get some information. I'm sorry. We want to get some news. We want to get that happiness. But at the same time, we're so absolutely terrified that something bad is going to happen that we're a little bit stuck into our world. But are we thinking of you? We are. I sure can, sweetie. So I want to know also, is he still depressed? Is he still depressed, Leo? Is Leo still depressed? You know what? I feel like it's not as much. I feel like a lot of the emotions are out, sweetie. I feel like he's getting much, much better. As we're saying, the healing is coming into the month of May. I'm already seeing over here that, you know what, we're getting that clarity. We're getting more happiness. So we're starting to see the different possibilities. So I'm going to say we're healing. We're doing much, much better. I feel like more we're progressing through this divorce and this separation, more we're liberating ourselves, happier he is becoming. So I'm going to say no, I still feel like there is some melancholy, a little bit of sadness, but I'm not seeing the great sadness that I was seeing a week ago or maybe even 2 weeks ago. When will you move in? Will we move in? Let me go and see that. Touchez pas mes affaires. I have over here the Strength. I'm also getting our 10 of Wands. I also have over here our 9 of Cups and our Chariot. So followed up by our 10 of Pentacles. Are you going to meet the daughter and are you guys going to move in? Absolutely. But all of this is happening near the end of the year and beginning of next year. I'm going to go and tell you precisely with the pendulum in just one moment. Now, will Leo and you end up together? Oh, yes, I've got that, sweetie. Will Leo and you end up together? It is a definite yes, sweetie. It is a yes. The passion will be there. The love will be there. But we need to leave ourselves just a little bit of time. But it's a definite yes. Thank you, Witchy Tarot. You're so sweet, sweetie. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. And have yourself the most beautiful evening, Witchy Tarot. Let me go and see over here. Beautiful. Are you going to meet Leo's daughter and when? That is the next question coming on out. Okay, I am going to say over here, it is a definite yes, and it is not happening. It's happening somewhere around Christmas time, okay? Not before, well, not before. A little bit before Christmas time, not after. So it is going to be this year, but I feel like we want the relationship to be more stable and we want to make sure that this is something good and that we're moving on forward before introducing to that beautiful little daughter. How will the relationship be? Okay, the relationship, I feel, is going to be beautiful. It is going to be unified. It is going to be a lot of give and take. It is going to be well shared, if you will. I'm seeing over here that he is going to be listening to you. I'm seeing ultimately an awful lot of love. I'm seeing a lot of listening. And I'm seeing a lot of creation. I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement. I feel like there could be voyages. There could be traveling. There's a lot going on. I feel like we have a lot of projects and we're moving towards them. So absolutely quite beautiful. Let me go and validate what I have not with the pendulum. So I want to know, will Leo apologize to IG? And I'm getting over here a maybe. And I'm getting a maybe because I believe that it's coming out, but you know, later on. I want to know, is Leo depressed? Is Leo depressed? I'm getting a no. You see, he's feeling much better. I also want to know, when will Leo heal? End of April, beginning of May. You see, he's doing better than what we had previously thought anyways. Is Leo thinking of IG? And that is a yes. When will IG meet Leo's daughter? And that is going to be in November, sweetie, mid-November. When will IG move in? When will IG move in with Leo? That is into the month of April next year. And will Leo and IG end up together? Will Leo and IG end up together? And that is a beautiful yes. All right. Let me go and give you some messages from Leo. And let's start off over here. And then I'm going to do a first cross, okay? Let's go and do that. All right, here we go. I'm ashamed is what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling ashamed. I feel like I cannot do this anymore. Can we start over? I effed up. I agree onto that one. Let's give this one more chance because I miss you. I cannot lose you. And I miss your beautiful smile. Now, let's go over here. I love you more than I have ever found a way to say it to you. Let's not force anything. Hold on, I have some upside down cards. Regret. I regret walking away. I regret what I have done. I have never meant to hurt you. This is completely unintentional. I am healing right now. I'm taking the time to heal. And I am missing you. I have never missed anyone in my life as much as I miss you, beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is my cross that I like to do for you, sweetie. Let's do a cross for you and Leo. And here we go for the cross. Right now, we're into conflicts. I'm going to say we feel more than conflicts. I feel as though it is unfair. Whatever we are feeling, we feel like it is unfair right now. There is a lot of sadness. There is a lot of stress going on out right now, sweetie. I feel like we have a lot of stress. And what we really, really want is just to move on forward from this. We don't want to have these conflicts anymore. Right now, we're faced with a choice with you, sweetie. We need to decide. But in order to decide, we also know that we need to make those first steps. So we need to choose our path. We need to make those first steps in order to plan for the future, in order to move on forward. So right now is that question of when am I going to make those steps? Right now, what we're living with is a lot of regret. We're feeling as though we have failed you. We have failed the relationship. There's a lot of disappointment. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of pessimism over here also. We are feeling unabandoned. We're feeling unloved. There's a loss that is there. There's a discontentment. Because of all of this, we're feeling as though, yes, it is unfair. But at the same time, we know that it is completely our fault. fault. What we're moving forward towards is you with our beautiful Empress. Creating life, getting abundance, reaching out. This is about getting that beauty back into our life, which is ultimately you. Let me move on forward to your final donation over here. And while I'm at the cross, I'm also going to do the cross for the X. Okay, before we move on forward here, sweetie. Stop that Anderson kid. I got you in Spanish. Oh, well, okay. Cross for the X and Leo. What is coming on out? First card coming out is conflicts. It is disagreements. It is frustration. It is obstacles. It is clash of egos. I am also getting over here, you know what? I'm getting that we're being a little bit lazy into all of this. I'm also feeling as though, you know what? This is just somewhat irresponsible. And we're feeling quite stuck into this whole thing altogether. That being said, what is it that we're moving forward to? What needs to move on forward? Our Knight. Our Knight is telling us that we're into a lot of turmoil. Right now, the best thing that we can do and what we're trying to do is to avoid that conflict. There's a lot of disappointments. There is a lot of frustration going on, and this is what we have to do. So there is no doubt about it over here that what is going on is the conflicts, the disagreements. We're feeling bored by the whole situation. We're wanting to get out of this feeling stuck. A lot of turmoil, a lot of impulsiveness, a lot of feeling, I'm going to say, powerless. They are powerless within it. They both say what they want, and then it goes to lawyers, it goes to judges, and what happens, happens. Ultimately, what I am getting is, I'm getting over here recovery. I'm getting that we need to move on forward. We need to be stronger. We're going to survive all of this, but what do we need to do? We need to heal from these painful swords that have just kind of been brought into our back. So ultimately, we're both onto our side, healing. And here we go. Beautiful. Where did you leave your AirPods? IG. I was so not waiting for this. Where did you leave your iPod? Okay, let's go see. I have to say I'm not that good at finding objects, but let's go and find it out. So where did you leave your AirPods, right? All right. Ça c'est à grand-maman. Dépose tout de suite. Where did you leave your iPod, sweetie? House, room, car, or lost, right? I like the options. Okay, they're not lost. They're not lost. I feel like they're somewhere around you, sweetie. I'm going to say they're into your house, beautiful. I feel like they're in your house, so please look around your house. And sometimes don't look. Whenever you're ready to find them, you will find them. I know it's kind of sucky to have lost them and you really do want to find them. I know, sweetie. Hilarious, seriously. Here I am, not expecting this whatsoever. I get to this question, I'm like, what's it? So yeah. No, did you post? I don't know, Lilith. It's all good. Don't worry about it, Lilith. Let it go, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say they're in your house and you're going to find them. They're not lost. I don't feel like they're in your room though. I don't know where they are, but they're not into your room. So look around your house, sweetie. They're not lost. You're going to find them. Now that's good news, considering the price of them, right? What will cause Leo to message you? Let's go see. Yeah, I think once in a while, IG, you just kind of throw these balls at me like these unknown questions just to see, if I'm keeping track. Let's go and find. I was so not waiting for that, IG. All right, let's go see. Four of Cups over here. You know what? The reason why and what is going to cause Leo to message you, he's absolutely tired of this not talking, of this boredom. He is tired of this snobbing, you know, going on one side and onto the other. I would, I don't know. Why would, I don't know. YouTube does weird things sometimes, Lilith. You've been put on timeout a few times. I don't know what you're up to, sweetie. I'm going to say, oh, I can see you. You're visible. I'm going to say over here, he's bored. He's going to be just become so bored of this. He's going to call a little bit of nonsense, okay? But he's just going to contact you, sweetie. He's going to be annoyed of the whole thing. And I get it. I get annoyed by things too. And then I decide that's it. I got to do something about it. But I'm an Aries and I moved quite quickly. So I'm a little bit different. But yeah, this is what I'm getting. So he's going to be bored of all of this situation and he's going to want to find an answer. If you show up at Leo, what is going to happen? And if you run into him. Okay, if you show up, well, ultimate pleasure. We know that you want to connect. You're already there. It's love. It's holding on to you. It's opening up doors. No doubt about it. King of Wands, look at that. We know that we can create a relationship with you. We now know that you're not with somebody else. This is good. Let me go and see now. You were trying to find them before the gym and you couldn't, so you asked and you haven't seen them in days. Ah, yeah, I lose things for days too, and at some point, I just find them. And when you look in every single place, IG, seriously, I needed my birth certificate because we lost our passports. And I realized that I actually lost also my birth certificate. And I'm like, where is it? I went and I looked all throughout the house for like 2 years for this birth certificate. And finally, I put out I filled out my form online. I paid the fees and I thought, this is just going to be longer to get my passport again. And then I had a flash. You know what? It's in my drawer. And I came downstairs and I opened my desk and there it was staring right at me. So sometimes that's what happens. Yeah, you see? You with like your 4 chargers, Alexis. Well, that's it. But they're there. At least they're not lost. If you run into him, let me stay onto the ball here. If you run into him, you know what? It's going to be different. He's going to be holding on to you. And I also feel as though he is actually going to be, it's more you. I see more you. If you run into him, he's going to feel as though you're going to open up the door. For some reason, if you run into him, you're kind of opening up the door. You're like, what have you been up to? Have you been seeing anybody? You're doing that movement. So it's going to be a little bit different there. And is Leo still looking at your Instagram? Yeah, really. Well, IG, okay. I didn't really lose it. David threw it out in the garbage with the whole families because he was cleaning and he threw it in the garbage. And now I had to explain this to Passport. They were not happy. Yeah, anyways. And then Passports, they actually lost our passport forms saying that we lost them. It was chaotic last week, IG. When I did not see you, my life was hell. It was very chaotic. But now I've been to the passport office a few times and everything is in order. Passports are on their way, arriving, I think, next week. So, it is good, but it's crazy. All right. Losing it, your passport, despite that you don't travel. Well, yeah, but you need it. And they scare you at the passport office. They say that if you lose it, anyways, in Canada, they put a black spot on your file. And at some point, they could end up not giving you a passport anymore. It's so sad. Okay, so I'm going to say, is Leo still looking at your Instagram? I feel as though we do still look. And we're sad. We're sad when we look at your Instagram. We're kind of disappointed, sweetie. Is Leo in love with you? Let's go and see that. It's a crazy world. Don't lose your passport, guys. They're nasty. They really are. And then it costs you a fortune to get them back. Seriously. It cost me like $800 to get the passports back. Crazy world. So, yeah, you threw off my energy, IG. Don't do that. I was stressed all week. What is going on? My world is upside down. Does Leo love you? Sweetie, yes, Leo does love you. Leo does want to be with you, but Leo is so afraid. It is amazing how, you know, love can do that to you. You want something, and yet you are so afraid of that one thing that you love and that you hold on so much. This is pretty much resuming how he feels. Oh, Jasmine, I'm so sorry, sweetie. That is so sad, beautiful. Now, will he tell you? Let me go and find that out. Is he going to tell you that he loves you? And I sure hope that he does. He's not going to tell you right away, sweetie. He's going to tell you that he loves you when you guys, I'm going to say into the month of June, not before, sweetie. So around the month of June, he'll tell you that. Let me validate all of this. Let me check it all out with a pendulum. If you, no. Yes. Is Leo still looking at IG's Instagram? And that is a yes. I also want to know, is Leo in love with IG? Is Leo in love with IG? And that is also a yes. I want to know, is Leo going to tell IG that he loves her? And you see, I'm getting a possibly over here because it's going to take more time. Let me ask it differently. Is Leo going to tell IG that he loves her in June? Because I'm sure it's happening into the month of June. You see, you just have to know how to handle this pendulum. It is a yes, sweetie. So let's go and see here, beautiful. Let me go and get you some messages, sweetie. Let's go over here. All right. I do not want to run anymore. I do not want to run anymore. Hold on. We will always come back to each other. I am daydreaming and always longing for you. Oh, it does, Jasmine. It does, but it is sad. The way that you love can never be matched because you are irreplaceable. Can I say when he's going to tell you that he loves you, sweetie? He's going to tell you in June, beautiful. Unless you had another question. Let me know if that was with another question. And I'm getting over here that we had to detach from this attachment in order to get a clear mind. I know things, IG. It is the strangest stuff ever. Seriously. I played games where you have to pick out stuff with, and I was playing with my daughter and with David. And we had to figure out, like, with 24 cards, who was who. And I just blew his mind. He doesn't want to play with me anymore because I can guess everything. Scary playing games with me. All right, let's go and see. I want to call and I want to hear your voice. I have not given up on us yet. And I feel like a part of me is missing without you. And now I'm going to take another deck out, sweetie. Let's go over here. Or no, I don't feel like those ones. I feel like this one. Here we go. I'm confused and I don't know where to go from here. I want to travel with you and I want to create wonderful memories. Are you up for an adventure? I know that you are sad, but I will make things right between us. I want to offer you an exclusive, committed relationship, and I will do all I can to make us happy. Yeah, it kind of does, IG. Anyways, don't ever play games with me. It's almost cheating. I know things. I have a plan for us, but it will take some time. Can you be patient a little bit longer? You have charmed my life in so many ways. I want to give you a gift because you do mean so much to me. And this is what I have for you, my beautiful IG. Let me know if there is anything else I can do for you. And please don't, destabilize my life anymore. Let me know if there's anything else beautiful. Sending you so much love, sweetie. Tina, I think I am with Tina over here, and I am. Is Chris still going to stay quiet with you? Let's go and see here, sweetie. Thank you, IG. Thank you, everybody, for your patience tonight. Everybody decide to come on in today. So, is Chris still going to stay quiet with you for Tina? My beautiful, I'm getting my Six of Swords. I'm unfortunately going to have to say that we're still going to continue to be a little bit quiet. And I'm really, really sorry because I actually feel as though there might be some other energy. There might be somebody else who is in here, sweeties. So beautiful Tina, I'm going to have to say we're going to continue what we're doing right now. I don't feel like we're necessarily going to get any contact anytime soon, sweetie. I'm really sorry, Tina. I'm sending you a whole lot of love. Please remember, nothing is set in stone. Things can change, beautiful. CJ. We're going to put a timestamp for my dear friend CJ because I know CJ is no longer here. Thank you, IG. CJ is at 3:15. You haven't got promoted. You gained excess weight. You get no rest. You're tired all over the place all the time. You lost myself saving your girl. Are you going to get promoted? And this is what you're wondering, right? Now I resent my girlfriend. I also took her son in and he brought drama to my home. Oh no. Oh, sweetie. Okay, let's go and see if that promotion is on its way for you. Okay, CJ? Not tomorrow, IG. No, sweetie. Sunday. Tomorrow the live reading is at the same time from 4 to 6. Sunday I'm here from 4 to 5:30. If you want, IG, you always have the option of sending me questions in advance if you want, and I can send them into a video by themselves. It's as you wish, beautiful, okay? Oh, I know you're there, beautiful Kevin. How are you doing, sweetie? CJ, I'm so sorry, and I'm going to write you an email later, CJ. Okay, CJ, what I am seeing over here is, yes, there is that temptation, there is that frustration. Thank you, beautiful Lilith, you're adorable. I am getting a lot of frustration and sadness. I'm getting a lot of sharing. You need to take better care of yourself. You definitely do. Okay, I'm seeing over here, quite frankly, that I know that you took her son and I know that you've been doing so much and you've been doing absolutely everything. But I don't feel, I'm sorry, sweetie. I feel as though it's going to continue. I feel like you're being a little bit manipulated. I feel like you're caught into this situation that you just really don't want to be into. And I'm sorry for this. I feel like you're continuing to be into this, and I know that you feel like you lost yourself, but you need to gain yourself back, CJ. You need to find yourself again. Okay, sweetie? What I am going to say over here for you is that You need to balance things out again. You need to start things out again. Okay. I need you to look at what you want. I need you to look at what is good for you. I need you to stop saving everybody except for yourself. I believe that love can be there again. Beginnings can start again. Things can get better. But, you know, whenever it is necessary, you need to go and get that help. And right now, I feel as though you need some help also, sweetie. As for the promotion, I feel, and I know that you're working really, really hard. I just don't see you getting it right now. And I don't feel that you're going to get this promotion for the following, I'm going to say 9 months. And I know it seems really, really far, sweetie. And I am so, so sorry. But it is definitely over here into the following 9 months for a promotion. In the meanwhile, you have to work onto yourself here, okay? You need to look at yourself. You need to see what is good, what is not good, and you need to move on forward. I'm going to write you an email later, okay? As for work, it's going to be into the following 9 months here, sweetie. Did I have anything by Alexis? I do over here. Hold on. What is that? Okay, wait. Gmail is doing really open. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Alexis, how does CJ view you? Alexis is at 319. If Alexis is not here, she is at 319. How does CJ view you financially speaking? Financially speaking, I'm going to say over here that you're a little bit always in abundance, sweetie. Hello, Alexis. Thank you for waiting, beautiful. I'm going to say that as much as you know that we do love you, we do always feel as though you're going to be there to help us out. So you're a little bit onto that. You're a little bit onto that sideline, knowing that you're going to be there, knowing that we can help you. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, there's a little bit, you know, you do have to be a little bit careful for this because he does always believe that you're going to back him up. How does he feel that you're moving into a new place? Let me go see. In the meantime, a kid's world and butterfly, please do post your questions. How does he feel that you are moving into a new place? You know what? I feel as though he is happy for you, but I feel as though he'd be happier if he was invited in. I feel like he would be happier if he could be there also. But at the same time, I feel like even if you did invite him in, that he would be afraid. He would be afraid that, you know, he would do something and that it might ruin everything altogether. Thank you, Jasmine. How does he feel that you're in school fully established? Beautiful. He's happy for you that you seem to be balancing things out, but at the same time, he is afraid. He's afraid of losing you. He's afraid. He is jealous. And I've seen this into the cards, into the past also. He is terribly, terribly afraid. Yeah, that would be Raphael. Anel does not think that he's funny. I'm going to say over here, thank you, A Kid's World. I am going to say over here that he is jealous. He's terribly afraid that you're going to find somebody else that is going to be more suitable. So he's happy for you, but at the same time, he's upset and he's frustrated and he's sad. No, actually, he's being kicked, I think. I don't know. He must like to be kicked or something. I don't know. No, he's hiding in a tent, actually. Would it be a good idea to invite CJ's family to my son's first birthday party next month? Let's go and see that. I'm seeing over here that it would not be conflictual. So I'm going to say, as much as it might be a little bit strange, I'm not sure that they would actually, I'm not sure that everybody would actually say yes to it. So I am going to say that altogether, yeah, right, I know, right? Yeah, they're boxing, they're doing something they're not supposed to. And then they complain that they hurt themselves, right? Thank you, Butterfly, for posting and for waiting, sweetie. So I'm going to say I don't quite see a problem with inviting the family over. Some will say yes, some will say no, but I feel like things will go well. So why not, right? And how did you think it'd feel when you said that you... Oh, okay. I'm not going to say that out loud. I'm just going to answer your question for your last one. I was going to say it out loud as I was reading, and I'm like, no, I can't say that. He's a little bit unsure about the whole thing. I'm not sure that he's all excited about it. No, I don't, you know, he might do it just to make you happy, but I don't feel it's his cup of tea. Let me put it that way. That'll be good, Alexis. I think that should work, sweetie. Let's go and see over here Jasmine also, and a Kids World and Butterflies. So Butterflies here, and a Kids World is just a little bit higher up. Your Leo has been going on about the situation for 4 years, and he asked you today, is it a good idea? What are his true feelings and intentions? What did he ask you to marry you, sweetie? Yes. Hey, congratulations, a Kids World. You need to put like exclamation marks and everything into that. Yes, yes, and yes. Well, for me anyways, let me go and see a Kids World, what is going on. So he's been going on for a situation for 4 years, and he asked you today. Yes, yes, and yes. Let's go and see. Is it a good idea? Yes, definitely. 3 of Wands, looking for the future, balancing things out. Beautiful. Let's say goodbye to that pain. Let's jump on in. Let's get happiness, and let's ultimately get that love and that union. Yes, yes, and yes. We love you. We're looking towards the future. We do want to be with you. I'm seeing nothing wrong here whatsoever. Kids World, I'm going to say 1,001,000,000%. We love you. We want to be with you, and we're looking at that future together. Congratulations, a Kids World. Good for you, sweetie. And our dear friend over here, Butterfly. How do I see you and Leo progressing in the next 6 months? And what does he love about you? Nope. Nope. All right, sweetie, what you have now is pretty much what you're going to get. So I'm not really seeing anything bad. I do see some happiness. I do see some love. I do see some good things going on, but I don't see anything more coming on out. And when I say that, I don't see any big proposals. I don't see any moving in or anything of the such. So I'm going to say the union that you have is going to continue to grow. A lot of respect, a lot of love, a lot of goodness. No sadness whatsoever. Not seeing that. Nobody's walking away. There's no cheating. There's nothing bad. What you've got is what you are getting for the following months. But you're deepening that relationship. You're getting closer together. And that is just absolutely beautiful. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here that the relationship that you have is a beautiful one, and you're just continuing to construct what you already have. So good for you. Beautiful. Continue on going that way. Now let me go and see what it is that he absolutely just loves about you, right? What does he love about you, sweetie? Annalena is next. Beautiful. He loves your energy. He loves the fact that what you want, you say, you talk, you manifest, and you have beautiful hope. You give beautiful hope. You speak what you need to say. That liberation is there. We feel as though we are safe with you. We feel like the emotions and happiness and joy that you bring into his life is like none other that he has received into the past. So my beautiful butterfly, I am going to say, it is your beautiful energy and the love that you simply give on out to him that is just absolutely incomparable. Wishing you a beautiful evening, butterfly. Let's go and see Anna Lynn. What are Vlad's Pisces current feelings and thoughts towards you? What are Vlad's Pisces current feelings and thoughts towards you? All right, Annalyn, come to see you and to have the talk, right? If so, to come. Let me go see. I'm seeing over here the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups followed out by the King of Wands. I also have the Page of Wands and the Queen of Cups. My beautiful. We have multiple things going on here, Annalyn. Okay? So I'm going to say Vlad's current feelings towards you is we want to create. We want to be with you. We are thinking about you. But at the same time, I kind of feel like we're coming a little bit in and we're going a little bit out. Are we afraid to come and see you and to have the talk? I do believe that we are. My answer is here, though. It is also at the same time, my beautiful Annalyn. I feel as though at this moment, the energy, it is there. It is with you. But I also feel like there is an energy with somebody else. There is somebody else into my cards. It is not a relationship. It is just somebody, and that energy is there. So I kind of feel like we're a little bit afraid to come close to you to have that talk because our energy is spread between you and somebody else at this moment. And because of that, we're a little bit afraid to get close to you, which is why you might be getting a little bit of distance, or maybe you're not getting that information or that contact that you would like. So there is no doubt about it over here, my beautiful Annalyn. Something is definitely going on over here. And I kind of feel like as much as he does want to be with you and he wants to have that relationship, he's wondering if it could be possible or not. Now, you would tell me the only way to know is that if he comes to see me and he talks to me, right? And I would say absolutely. But he needs to believe that and he needs to do that step. So there is absolutely no doubt about it. I am going to say over here that he is afraid to come and see you, sweetie. He is afraid to have that talk, beautiful. And the reason being is that I do have that energy of somebody else. I'm going to take out a couple other cards in a moment and just go see what I found. Yes, hello. All right, my beautiful. Let me just scroll on down over here. You are coming up. Oh, IG, please do. Go for it, sweetie. Ask your questions, sweetie. Go for it. Thank you for waiting, beautiful butterfly. So, my dear Annalyn, I'm definitely going to have to say over here, the main problem coming on through is that there is another energy that seems to be there. We do want to be with you. We do care for you. But we do seem to have somebody else's energy that is here. And so we're a little bit uncertain about what we want. I'm definitely going to have to say, if you're able to make that move on forward, or to wait for him to move closer to you to actually talk to you when he has things figured out. But a little bit more time is definitely necessary. But does he care for you? Yes. Does he want to be with you? Yes. But he is conflicted because there is another energy that is somewhere around there, sweetie. Yes, my beautiful IG, you can post, sweetie. Let's go and see over here for Kevin. Crush messages, and will you see your crush tomorrow? Let's go see if you're going to see. Not a problem, IG. You can post your questions, sweetie. I'll do when I'm done over here. I think I have Kevin, I have Jasmine, and Kiara. So you can post, sweetie. See you tomorrow, my beautiful Anastasia. I'm sorry, sweetie. All right, so are you going to see, Kevin, your crush tomorrow? I'm going to say no onto this one. For some reason over here, you're going to have that courage. It's a no for tomorrow. I know, sweetie. I know. You go from a yes to a no to a yes to a no, right? Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up, okay? Let me go and give you some messages over here. I am getting over here true love. I'm not making a move. You know where to find me. It doesn't matter how far I run. My heart always runs right back to you. When I think about you, I see my future. Also, I need some answers. Please do talk to me. I'm going mad trying to understand. And let me go to this one because I do know that you like it, and it is so truthful. It is absolutely lovely. Let's go for it. Jasmine, you're next, followed by Kiara and IG. All right, so here we go. I think about you daily. I can't lose you. You are my world. You are pure perfection. I have never felt this way before. And let's finish it off with this one because it looks good, right? I want to make love. It looks good to me. They are good messages. They are. Jasmine, let's go and get those questions, followed by Kiara and IG. So Jasmine, does he still want this contract, or is he only taking a break from you? Let's go and see that. Because he watches your videos, right? Yeah, he watches your videos because he does. You know, he still is. Thank you, Kevin. He still is interested in you, my beautiful. I feel at this moment, though, he is interested in just kind of having fun. And I feel like, yes, there's a little bit of that torture between those videos because there's not necessarily candy. There's not necessarily all those conversations. And this is why, you know, he's kind of trying to poke you here and there. And then you don't feel the way for anyone else. I tried to. Oh, sweetie, Kevin, you're so adorable. Sending you so much love, sweetie. If you tried to text, when would you be texting him, and what would be said? How would your conversation go, and the outcome and the barriers? Honestly, what you truly have to do over here, my beautiful, is you need to call, first of all. If the calling doesn't work, then go with the text. Go with a more direct way as possible, okay? You need to get an answer. You need to know how things are going. So if you're able to unblock these things, I feel like he's going to tell you what is going on. You're going to be able to settle things. Will it relieve those barriers? Depending on what he tells you and what you say and how you react, you should be able to get rid of those barriers. But it is absolutely definite for you. You need to talk. That is your main thing that you need to do at all times. Kevin, you hold on strong, sweetie. You've got this. So honestly, when you talk, you need to talk about your contract is what you need to talk to. You need to ask him if he still wants that contract. You need to ask him how he's feeling and if he wants to continue this. That's what you have to ask. And if you get into a relationship by the end of summer, how will your relationship be into the future? It's always going to be a little bit of an up and a down with him because I feel like his energy kind of goes that way. I am going to say over here that it will be quite pleasurable, but you're always going to have to a little bit, you know, make that first move is what I'm seeing. So you're always going to be a little bit more of that chaser, even if you are into a relationship. But that being said, I do feel like things would be, you know, fairly well balanced here, sweetie. And Kiera, IG, thank you for posting. Beautiful. What is going on in your love life? What should you do in this dilemma with Bartholomew? I have not heard about Bartholomew in a little while, sweetie. So what is going on in your love life and what should you do? Okay. Yeah, I say just leave them a little bit more time, Kevin, and then, you know, just ask them, you know, if they want to go see a movie or something and they can text you, let you know, they don't have to tell you right away, and then see how that goes. You need to find some kind of opening way with that, Kevin. Kiera, my beautiful you, thank you for waiting, sweetie. Jasmine, wishing you a beautiful evening. Yeah, we are still yes, right? You're still speaking, not spying. Okay. What I can see over here, this dilemma, sweetie, I know that you've got the dilemma. I know that there's a lot of hidden emotions. There's a lot of things that you guys don't necessarily speak about. But you know what? I feel like into the dilemma in love, what's going on? What should you do? Spirit seems to say that you should stick around right now. I'm getting over here our Page of Pentacles. I'm getting over here beginnings. I'm getting offerings. But what's really important is that you guys sit down, say whatever it is that you need to say. Say it once and for all. Then let's put that aside. Let's take everything in consideration and let's move on forward. Spirit is definitely not telling me over here that you need to leave. No, 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 no. Spirit is telling me that you need to stand your ground. Yes. But Spirit is telling me to stay with Bartholomew at this moment. So I'm going to say, sweetie, for the moment, if you love Bartholomew and you do want to be with him, I kind of feel like Spirit is saying you need to give this a good chance. But in order to give it a good chance and a good go, you're going to have to speak about this. You're going to have to stand your ground, and all the truths and everything that is hidden is going to have to come on out once and for all. But Spirit is definitely saying no dilemma here. There is no dilemma into the spirit world. It is clear. It is a yes. Bartholomew. Hopefully Spirit has helped you out, my beautiful Kiara. Why is Leo X liking his pics recently? Are they trying to fix things? Yeah, you saw that a little while ago too, right? You saw that she was, yeah. Well, let's go and find that out. Why is she liking the pics recently? Honestly, it's not about trying to work things out. My king is over here in great reversal. The Ten of Swords is still there. There's still nothing that I am glad I helped you out, sweetie. Have a beautiful evening, Kiara. Thank you for coming to see me, and it was so nice to see you, beautiful. Didn't have time to chat, but it was nice to see you. I'm going to say over here, you know what, IG? She's still interested, and I've always told you that. She has kind of resigned herself knowing that there's no possibility between them, but she is still interested in him. I mean, if he changed his mind, yeah, she dropped, but she's been doing it again. If he would change his mind and say, okay, let's give this another try, then she, you know, she would say yes right away. There would be no doubt whatsoever. So she's liking, and she's really being, yes, cordial. She's kind of flirting, if you will. She wants to be onto this positive side. Why? Because she's still interested in him. She's still hoping that at some point he's going to say, let's not get divorced. Let's not, you know, let's just go back to the way that we were before. C'est le dernier. Or is it pretend everything is okay and cordial to other people? No, it's not even really about pretending to be cordial to other people. This is truly about her. This is truly about her, okay? She is interested in him, but she... Hold on 1 second, guys. Just 1 second. I have a spider, apparently. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry guys. Apparently I had a spider in my office, but really that was being killed by my shoe, but it was not a spider. It was, I don't know. It was something else. It was not a bug. All right. So let's go see. Beautiful IG. This is not about being cordial. This is about her still wanting to be with him. Her still wanting to be with him, basically, is what it is. So she's trying to put all the cards onto her side as best as she can, even though she knows that nothing is going to be coming out of this. So it's not that they're trying to reconciliate. That's truly what is going on. I know, really, it is not a spider. So my beautiful IG, don't worry about it, okay, sweetie? This is really about her wanting to get back with him. And I know that's, you know, can create some anxiety and can make you afraid. But in every single card that I do take out, he is so not interested in going back with her. That is something of the past. And, but, you know, she's going to keep on trying until she cannot anymore. But they're definitely not trying to reconciliate. Yeah, spider. It was not a spider. It was like a lint. Lint. That's the word I was looking for. It was a piece of lint. Yeah. It was moving because they were moving. So they took my running shoes and they tried to kill the lint to death is what they did. Yeah, I mean, seriously. No. I couldn't even have done a better, you know, April's Fool than that. I will let you know, Kiara. I'll check that out, sweetie. Crash, call you soon. Crash, call you soon. No. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, are we going to be calling you soon? I don't feel like we're going to be calling you soon, sweetie. Have a beautiful evening, IG. So no, my beautiful Kevin, I don't feel it, sweetie. I'm not seeing that, sweetie, right now. Yeah, it was a lint. Seriously, they were killing a lint with my shoes, what they were doing. Saying that it was moving and that it was moving, and they were so terrified of it. Silly kids. Really. So now they're putting on my running shoes, walking around trying to kill the lint. All right, so let's go and see over here. So Kevin, not for the following 2 weeks, okay, sweetie? Not for the following 2 weeks. Kiara, you want to know if he is in love with you and just won't tell you. I'm going to say yes. He does love you. He does want to have a future with you. But he's not telling you because he's afraid. For some reason, it's as if he feels that he's not good enough for you, sweetie. Yeah, they're silly is what they are. Let's finish this off over here with Juanson. And then I'll go take care of my 2 kids over here before my 3rd karate kid arrives home. It's a pity Matthias was not here. He would have karateed, you know, the spider or the piece of lint. Okay, so Juanson. Hey, Juanson, by the way, congratulations. I read your email and... Chut, tout de suite. Plus de sang. I read your email and I got the whole... I did, but I didn't get to read it yet. But I did see that you wrote that it was, yeah. It was, Lil. It was so good. Yes. Today for April's Fool, David woke them up really early, telling them that they missed their bus and they had to go to school. But there was no school today. I covered beans in chocolate and I tried to give it to them and that didn't work. And I did gross things that I will not say that were absolutely hilarious. And I told them that our TV upstairs was broken. I went on YouTube and I put broken TV and they were so terrified of what David was going to say because they broke, you know, the TV. Yeah. And then I broke also his laptop, unintentionally, of course. Yes. So anyways, they were terrified that the TV and laptops were all broken. No, I can't do that, Alexis. I've done that to my dad. Actually, I didn't do it with an Oreo cookie. I did it on cupcakes. I can never do it again. My kids know about that. I've done mashed potatoes also, and they think that it's ice cream covered in like chocolate. Yeah, that didn't go by. I did that at a family reunion. Yeah, that didn't go by well. My uncles thought it was weird. Oh yes, I spend all day pranking my kids. I plan it in advance. I love April's Fools. I even prank my dad. Yes, cupcakes. You take the icing off and you put, you know, yeah, kids like toothpaste and stuff. It's so disgusting. It's so gross. I put peanut butter on my hands too and told them that I needed a Kleenex. And they thought it was poop. They ran all over through the house. Okay, non, je finis de travailler. All right, so let's get back to work here. So, yeah, I know, it's crazy. I love April Fools. All right, Juanson, what am I getting over here? King of Pentacles. So she is still quite very strong over here. But hey, that's what I was going to say. Yes. Oh yeah, I do everything, Lilith. I do the elves. I do the whole thing. I'm like a kid is what I am. Juanson, I was going to say, I knew that something good was coming towards you. I told you something good was going to be offered to you at work, but that's what it was. You're having a new beginning. It's all good. Oh, Alexis. Shh. I use chocolate frosting and I make like emoticon poops and I leave them around the house and I say that the dog pooped on their bed and stuff. That's what I do with chocolate frosting. Yeah, you need to try that. So, here we go. What am I getting over here, guys? So, yeah, no, congratulations. I told you something new was coming in for you. As for your beautiful justice, I do feel as though things are moving along good for her. She's onto her path, I do have to say. Things are pretty good. Yeah, you guys let me know if you need any really silly, you know, pranks. I've got 1,000 of them. Let's go see. Or put water. Yes, yes. I told my daughter this morning, I said, do you want some chocolate milk? And I took milk and I put brown food coloring in it. She thought it was disgusting. She was really expecting, you know, chocolate milk. Yeah. Oh, I know. It is so gross. Oh, I like that one. Oh my God. Oh, I love that one, Lilith. Melted chocolate. I think I might even do it before bed. Yeah, all my kids want to know what this is about now. Why I'm laughing. Hey, non, touche pas à ça, beauté. Non, tu ne peux pas. Non, tu ne peux pas. It's hilarious. Shh. Okay, all right, Juanson, this is just, yeah, make my kids think I'm eating their poopy diaper. So disgusting. I'm doing this tonight. My kids are saying poopy diapers now. No. Okay, Juanson, I'm going to finish your reading because my non, tu miss. Là, c'est plus drôle. 30 secondes. Because my kids, yeah, they're just crazy now. They're just crazy. Nothing is working here anymore. Okay, Juanson, I'm getting the princess and the frog for you tonight. You have made, yeah, poopy diaper. I'm loving, yeah, a poppy diaper, yeah. Anaël. Oh gosh. Well, thank you, Queen. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the channel, Queen. Yes, we are. I'm doing the diaper tonight. Juanson, you've made a promise and you have given your word, but maybe too hastily. No, c'est... Yes. So, you have made a promise and you've given your word, Juanson, but maybe a little bit too hastily, maybe too carelessly. Anyways, you have to meet your commitments. And I know that you will, Juanson. You cannot weasel out of your responsibilities. And the situation seems to have very bad sides that you don't want to cope with. However, maybe there is a hidden gift here, but you will only find out by being true to your commitment. So, Juanson, you must be true to your commitments, which I'm absolutely sure that you are. Là, j'en ai mon rôle pompon. Papa est arrivé. All right, and let me give you, yeah, caca, right? Seriously. And Juanson, Queen K, I love you, sweetie, but I have to let you go. My kids are going to bed in a half an hour. I am getting your angels are congratulating you for your progress along your soul's journey. And this is a good sign that your success is on its way towards you. You need to be resilient and to continue to persevere onto your path. Also, this is a message from your angels that your material needs are being provided for so that you can make changes into your life that will greatly impact your stability for the better. Yeah, really, a clean diaper. I mean, why would I take a disgusting one? Seriously. Besides, my kids, yeah, no, I mean, there's only Raphael who puts a diaper at bed now, but that's it. All right, guys, that being said, I'm going to do a WTF, and then I must run away. I must run away before my kids get to bed. So let's go see, and I got to go do the poopy diaper. I'm sorry, Queen. Please come back and see me tomorrow, sweetie. I'm getting over here drinking and masking her feelings, sweetie, Juanson. Yeah, no, that's just... so gross. That is so gross. Did I say a WT? Did I? I said that? I don't know. It's my tiredness, I guess. I'm sorry. I did not say it. Shh, Alexis. All right. On that note, I do love you guys, but I'm going to go and see, you know, I'm going to go do a poo-poo diaper thingy is what I'm going to go do. So, love you guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It was fun. Have a beautiful evening. Sending you so much love. Good night, everybody.